countdown is on. Scotland are at their first World Cup in 28 years and there is only one place to experience it.
We are throwing the best Glasgow Fanzone party at BAaD for each of Scotland's games in Boston and Miami.
There will be live pre-match podcasts, food, drink and music.
Experience the atmosphere, the excitement, the noise and the carnage for every unmissable moment this summer.
This isn't just watching the game, this is the ultimate open goal World Cup experience. Do not miss it.
Yes, we're looking at the Big Darren O'Dea!
This will be the biggest of the season, mate.
You wouldn't even stand up for him when he came in.
I know, no respect.
And what was it you said? Tell everyone what you said.
No, usually I wouldn't stand up for him, but with him I do. Of course I do. Total legend. Mate, this will be the biggest of the season, Eddie.
How come?
Just, we've never had him on, have we? Have you ever been on Not Go at all?
Right at the start. He kicked it off, didn't
That
it?
was it.
Fucking stinking interview, man. Stunk the place
What it is.
No, it was very good. He's very good.
I'm buzzing today though, mate.
Have you all met? Have you met Daz before?
Played? Or didn't play when I was at Celtic?
Have we met? No. I don't think so, no. I've been to a couple of the Celtic B team games when you played them. But obviously I've not met you through it. But I tell you what...
You want to be 5 minutes together? But we'll leave. You just get...
Yeah, there you go.
And then how
This
did...
podcast after the best weekend advert of Scottish football for a
incredible.
long time, mate.
He's
It's
got
called
and then I
EK.
wanted to say that
EK, mate. Second best team in the league behind Motherwell, Saturday.
Best
In the
No,
league?
see fit in the league in Scotland.
In the league, you said that,
In the country. How was he as an ex-teammate, mate? Hopeless?
He isn't a teammate.
No.
No,
He's
but
doing everything.
I'll tell you what, he was brought to the young boys, mate.
Was it?
You say that about everyone, too.
No, because I would crucify if somebody came on here who wasn't good with the younger ones. That's something I don't like. With him, he was outstanding with the younger
I
ones.
played with him and he was a moany bastard.
On training, you were moaning, mate. Didn't want to be in his team, but after the training pitch, brilliant.
In what way? Can you give us an example?
Yeah, give us an example.
No, just like young boys coming in, maybe a wee bit nervous, shy, and that he'd put the hammer in you, make sure you're involved with it. Just one of the top pro, wasn't it?
He was a good one. You
What?
remember all his stories. He was miserable, wasn't he, all the time?
Good player, though.
Good player.
At Celtic?
Good player, yeah. Yeah, good player.
You don't think you can
But just
remember me at all?
no, I do, mate. I just remember you on the treatment table
injury, that.
telling them biggest home truths. Like, I'm done. I'm finished. That was all you ever said.
20-year-old.
You're spot on.
Did you, so were you at Celtic as young boys together?
Same team, mate.
What are you?
Aye.
Oh, right.
You
how
were
was he?
you're younger. Aye.
Top-
You're younger, but I was playing up.
Yeah.
All right.
He was excellent.
Was he, mate?
Aye, lifts a training session. Energy. Yeah, you're a good player.
Thanks, mate.
What happened?
Really tongue shite. I've never seen such a fucking decline.
Like, it is the biggest decline.
It must
A
be
long
the
time.
biggest decline from 16 to 20, mate. I've never seen a decline like it, man.
It was the injury you got, mate. That- What's the
It was that. It was that and the drink, I think.
Drinking wasn't great.
It's the best I've seen you do for a long time.
Well, this was my pet peeve. Security guard in Uniqlo was fucking eyeballing us. I don't know if it's because I was buying this outfit or he thought I was going to bump it, but I have been getting a bit of stick for it. Like it.
Nah, I think you look
What
well,
is it
mate.
based on, mate? You don't mind me asking.
It was on the mannequin in Uniqlo. I just went, I'll fucking take that.
Full.
Full mannequin, mate. Like this. If you could see one person in the SPL wear this, who would it be? I'd like to see McGlynn in it.
Oh, who would you like to
No.
see?
Who would you like to see in it?
McCann wouldn't wear that.
No, that's what I'm saying to
He's
him.
more brands, isn't he? He's
He's into the brands, isn't he?
Schmeichel.
Casper.
Aye.
Excel, innit?
Lads, as you know, I've been trying to get into shape and eat less junk in 2026, but all it's ended up happening is I've been sinking coffees all day.
You never were a good cook, were you?
You're spot on, Andy. I'm looking up at that clock. It's 1 PM and all I've had is caffeine in the body all day.
We don't need you any more wired than what you already are, wee man. So that's why you need to get on these Huel Black Edition powder. Takes 2 minutes, shake it, done. It's basically a full meal, 40 grams of protein, 26 essential vitamins and mineral, and keep you full for hours.
And you know what? It saves you burning the kitchen down as well when you're trying to prep chicken and rice before rushing out the door trying to get to the podcast. I've personally been having the Black Edition ready to drink. I grab it before I go out the door to training. It's cheaper than a latte, under £4, and serves the purpose of a proper meal.
That's exactly what I'm needing. Is there no a lighter version as well?
Aye, that's it. This Huel light ready to drink, ideal for when you don't want a full meal. It's under 200 calories, has 25 grams of protein and 6 grams of fibre. Lighter but still satisfying. Perfect as a mid-morning boost or an afternoon top-up when I need something quick without feeling weighed down.
Between those three options, lads, I feel that's going to crack the code for me.
Well, if any of yours at home are in the same boat as Slaney, grab Huel today using our exclusive offer of £10 off online with our code OpenGoal at huel.com/OpenGoal.
A big thank you to Huel for partnering with us and supporting the show. If you're busy, these products will become your new best mates.
Go on, Huel!
Go on, Huel! Other than football, anything else that's annoyed you this week? You get quite annoyed.
Yeah, I get quite annoyed by everything, yeah. I'm getting annoyed living at home again. Getting to know my wife and kids again is... Well, actually, I'm the other way around. I think they're more annoyed with me. I didn't realise how hard it is to live with your wife again.
Wife and kids?
Yeah. I was away in Swansea for 5 months, for 5 months, working for the last 25 years. You're never in the house, really.
Yeah.
Now, actually being in the house is a bit of a grind, you know.
How old's your kids?
15 and 7.
That's not too bad.
No,
I know, but have you seen his
great.
wife?
It's more.
I'd never be out the house, mate.
Oh,
Man-marking job, mate.
Be the greatest, wouldn't it?
Oh, she's a crack. What about you, isn't it?
Winter Olympics.
Oh, what a load
Terrible,
of shite,
aye.
Andy.
I know.
What a pile of shite.
A world record for a guy sitting on a sled going down an ice rink. Like, where's
I seen
the
a guy run up the hill there.
I don't think there's any talent in any of the
that was mad though.
But what was that?
He's
running
done a
up the hill
sub 6 minute mile
with skis
running
on?
uphill with skis on.
Just take the skis off, no?
They're fucking bizarre, mate. A snowball fight. Somebody won gold in the snowball fight, mate. There's no talent to any of the fucking things.
Well, you made a great thing about the bobsleigh. Like, where is the skill there?
I know, I generally don't know.
If there's anybody...
Like, if you're literally on a sled going down an ice rink, what makes it good or bad?
Faddy said there's something, one breaks and one turns it.
So it's just driving. It's like taxis. Taxis on ice.
Nah, I'm not into it, mate, at all.
Pile of shite. Anything else for you? Anything that's annoyed you? You've had quite a weekend, didn't you, wee man?
Aye. No, but more this is more football related, but people going mental about, say, like the amount of time they're getting added on. Mate, that should be classed as an amazing thing. Winners, do you know what I mean? Keep going to the fucking the well.
So do you keep going? Do you think 7 minutes was right?
I'm not sure on that, but I just mean and that's a great sign for a team, mate. And everybody seems to be going mental about it, mate. It was that a few weeks ago, it was the red cards as well with Celtic, so just enjoy it, mate.
Oh, he's back on the Celtic side.
No.
Good things have happened, and I didn't want to give you. I sat next to Danny Rowe last night in Huel.
You're joking.
Seems like a great.
Talk to him.
People coming up for. Hey, so that way he gave you a look, and you're like, don't know if but he was like.
Nah, he never
He did, mate.
He doesn't watch
Because I
it.
said
He
that, and
doesn't
she was
watch
like,
the
no,
show.
he never
He
looked.
does not watch
But he didn't look away like he knew.
See if they're up, you look a wee bit of Daryl.
Think.
You don't think so? Like the face and the hair and that?
He's somebody...
I don't think he's bad looking. He's not bad. But I was going to get you, have you ever had seaweed?
No.
Boggin.
No.
Mate, I got seaweed last night. It's fucking incredible.
Shut up, man.
Mate,
Seaweed.
Oh,
it's a
honestly,
tenner for a
mate.
portion, right? But it's honestly,
Mate, Fee grew up in Duke Street and he's eating seaweed.
mate, you need to try seaweed in Huel. It's fucking unbelievable.
You love coming across as this like, food cultured foodie.
Mate, I'm just fucking cultured guy. What's up, mate?
How is seaweed? Tell me how it's beautiful.
It's so salty.
Right, so just put salt in a
And
bit of
crispy.
grass.
And crispy.
Right, fry it.
Dry grass.
Fry grass. Put
But
salt
try
in
it. Anyone out there, try seaweed. It's
Is that a
fucking...
starter, mate?
That was a starter.
And what did you get for your men?
Chicken curry. So there's the Duke Street and I was getting a chicken curry.
Daffodil for us.
Did you see anything nice for food at the weekend? What's your thoughts on this? A lot of people were asking him for a photo when he was eating his dinner.
I hate that, mate. Danny Rowe. Was Danny Rowe you're saying?
But he was so brand new with people.
No, I hate that, mate. Just let the guy eat his dinner.
Think so?
After it, fair enough. But look, he's there to have his time with his family. Was he with his family?
His wife and 2 kids.
Yeah,
And
but
that's bad, especially
they'll all
with his-
apologise. They'll all come and apologise. Sorry to disrupt you, but can I have a photo?
I hate that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do.
I think it's poor.
Mid chow mein.
Have you heard it? Have you heard it? Eating food and somebody comes up?
Don't know. I can really.
Not in recent times. Not in recent times.
Back in the day, so
Yeah. That would be the one that I didn't mind ever doing it, but eating food, yeah. You don't be disrupting your food, do you?
no. And anything that's made you happy, our goals at the weekend, I was never been so happy on the side of the pitch.
What was it, mate? Tell us.
Just total football, mate. Go and watch them. Working
Aye,
the
I've
ball
seen
from
them.
one side of the pitch to the other. Really good, mate.
Really
Which-
good.
What's changed, mate, the last wee while? Since that game?
I had a great good week working on things. Playing quite a lot of Saturday, Tuesdays recently, and then getting the week on the training pitch. We signed a young boy from Morton who's fucking really good, mate. Kerr Robertson, middle of the pitch. I think when you're going to play possession, your midfield for me is like so important. He just knits the game together so well, mate. We actually showed you, mate. We done a big meeting after we watched Tuesday. We did a big meeting on Tuesday. Showed clips of your midfielders getting over to support the ball. Midfielders for the last few weeks been too far away for your defenders to knit the game together. They were brilliant Saturday, mate.
Some comeback that, mate, since that game. The Spartans game, innit?
Away to Elgin tomorrow night, mate, on a Tuesday.
Oh, wow.
8:45 kick-off.
Oh,
Up the road.
That is a shit.
I've got the buzz back again. That way football does that to you?
Actually, that's probably my thing for the weekend, but I buzz back with the football, watching all the games at the weekend. Like,
'Cause you were doing sports then?
Generally every game I watched at the weekend I thought was brilliant. And like, Aberdeen came to Rugby Park, had a go, Killie had a go at Celtic, Hearts had a go at times against Rangers. Like, very, very good games over the weekend.
Brilliant. And you were doing Sky, mate. How'd you find that?
Yeah, I really enjoy it. Really enjoy it. It's talking football, get to go to a game, get out of the house for a bit.
Fucking desperate to get this.
No, honestly, it's serious. Like you work from with 15. I come over here. It's the first time I've never worked, so it is a bit bizarre. But no, I'm enjoying going to the games, and yes, guys, obviously a good production, so it was good doing it.
You said Steve Clark's a maniac off camera. Kept wanting to take his clothes off.
No, Steve, it was actually great doing it with him because obviously he's Scotland are doing brilliant. He's pretty reserved though, you know what I mean. He doesn't give much away. But it was good doing with him, and I'd done the previous one with Craig Levine as well. So he was.
Is it hard for you not to laugh at Boyd because you know Celtic fans are going to be looking at you? I always feel that. So you're next to Boyd and you're the Celtic person on there.
I think there's an expectation from Celtic fans that you're going to
challenge him.
Nah, it's like that's his domain. That's his domain. No, just go on and enjoy it.
He was so happy at half time, wasn't he? The face he was doing.
I'd actually watched.
He is good,
isn't he?
I'd watched the first 60 minutes. It was literally. No, what time did Negrin score?
Yeah, 65.
So I'd first 65 minutes as soon as our game was obviously kicking off again. But I missed all the half-time stuff for him. But I've seen people saying that like he was had a big massive smile.
But I thought he spoke quite really honest though.
Was it? Yeah, I think he is quite honest, isn't he? If he went on Manjaro and had a meltdown, he'd look like Steve Clark. Did you not think that? He does look like him, didn't he? Is that phlegm in your mouth, mate?
No, nothing. Can I ask that's a question? I used to get to know you a wee bit more. I know you obviously inside out, but your last ever meal, mate, starter, main dessert. Good one, innit?
Seaweed.
Seaweed.
Salt on it.
I go probably calamari to start. I'd definitely be a steak. Steak is my meal. And do you know what I'm mad for at the minute? It's so plain. Just vanilla ice cream, but loads of chocolate sauce.
Chocolate? No, I don't like
loads
chocolate sauce.
Loads of chocolate sauce. I just had it there, actually. So.
That
you had it? It's fucking one during the day?
Yeah, which I had to go to DiMaggio's with the kids and all that. So I was in DiMaggio's last night as well.
Loads of chocolate sauce?
Yeah.
If my dad got that, mate, I'd like to speak to him for a couple of days.
Yeah, it was
and
a bit.
I've seen his concerns about you.
I know.
Your father, a 15-year-old.
I was having to think to myself, what am I doing? But nah, I just went for it.
The yin yang chicken for DiMaggio's.
Oh, that used to be a staple. We used to go there after training every day, didn't we?
I think they've changed the recipe a wee bit.
No, the sauce.
Haven't they?
Yeah.
There's a pet peeve. When restaurants change recipes is something that's unbelievable. There's nothing worse than life.
And menus.
Menus,
They change menus as well.
New menu at Grosso will be out soon.
They look flying, mate, at the weekend. Valentine's Day.
It was busy for Valentine's. What did you do for Valentine's Day? Rolling a bit?
No, nothing.
Get a wee roll a bit?
So, didn't BBC.
Roll a bit with Kenny now. Nanny rolling a bit?
Does Jelly not say
It's only night of the year I cook. I don't cook in our house.
I thought you were going to say only night of the year you did that other thing. Only night you, what did you cook?
I cook steak.
And ice cream.
Viennetta. Got it out. You ever have a Viennetta?
Viennetta?
Mint Viennetta.
Fuck off, guys. You're having a boggin. No wonder it's boggin. Fucking plastic.
No. Mint Viennetta is top.
That was my Christmas dessert growing up.
Yeah.
I loved it, man.
Surely
when you were skint.
No,
Fucking you get 99p for a slab of Viennetta.
Oh, it's quality.
Fucking rotten.
Mate, surely Jilly's raging with you there, mate. Valentine's Day, you're spending it on BBC. Surely she's pulling you up when you're saying you're not going to be in.
Did you buy her something?
Flowers.
Oh, that's nice. Big bouquet.
It's like, well,
What did you write on the card? Would you
Happy Valentine's Day.
Nothing like no message.
Did you want a fucking poem?
Aye.
No.
What did you do?
I was, what day was Valentine's Day? I was playing that and then I worked in the restaurant.
What about Sunday now?
Never mind that. What did you do?
I went to Asda, we built a pizza.
Right, well, you've either lied now or you lied to me.
No, wait.
So who did you lie
I was
to?
on the phone to you, remember? When I was gone.
As the where?
Didn't you know? I'm not saying the name because
So you built a pizza together?
We built a pizza together, then we got like wee stuff for the freezers.
Who's we?
Just to be in the You bought that pizza.
What? You went to pizza. You bought a pizza for Asda.
We had a wee night in the house. Nice that, innit? Instead of going out and spending all sorts of dough, mate, in these restaurants.
And did you buy anything?
TV.
You bought a TV? Hey, where Asda? With a pizza?
You're hanging on for dear life, aren't you?
Curry's a bit of curry's we can go to.
What inch?
44. Or 43. What's it,
42.
43.
Don't even do
43.
43.
It's a 43 inch.
I thought you get 43
Nah,
inch.
it's 42.
Then a 2 inch
Did you
later
get
on.
the 2 inch? Oh, when it was 45 inch. Amazing. Right, just quickly, lads, a few of the fans' pet peeves. I've had quite a lot this week, so I thought I'd better read them out. William Buckley, how's it going, Time? You randomly finishing the last couple of words of people's sentences is my pet peeve, mate, every single week on the show. Aiden used to pull me up for that.
Does he?
Yeah, they used to
pulls
finish
you up
people's-
for a lot.
of things.
Yeah.
I've actually never.
One thing
Never
you
noticed
should
I've
never
done
be, mate, is an end ever question.
Question what you do hosting.
You hosting, no.
Hosting, I was trying to do what you just did you not get that?
Oh, I
didn't
didn't
I've been put up for saying obviously loads, and now I pure notice it when I say it, and I do say it a lot.
Obviously, I've never noticed that about you either.
Oh, I say it a lot.
Somebody says to me, you all say your likes of your McGinns and your likes of your...
Maybe it was that actually.
I think it's that. I get that quite a bit for you.
I think it's that.
Ali Mills, pet peeve side. Part it's been done to death when you go on holiday and someone says, can you bring back the weather?
rubbish.
This is a good one, and I want your take on this. Valentine's pet peeve: people who spread out their gifts for a photo shoot to put on social media.
What do you mean?
Would that annoy you?
Nah.
Aye, it does.
That in general, everyone does that in general. Christmas, birthdays. It doesn't exist. Why can't you just enjoy it with your family? But you have to put it out for everyone to see.
Fucking wants to be a family man now.
I know.
He's been in the house, but now he's a fucking ultimate family man. Right,
I'm
and then
a family man.
last one, some performance from Paul and George Slaney in the men's luge doubles. You know the one on top, trousers are ripped underneath that for it. There's a hole in the trousers.
That's
Who
the
is
best
that?
for a while, that.
I bet you that was him that wrote that. I bet you it was Nate
Who
that
did
wrote
that? No, it was that's for Jack.
Okay.
Alright, last one. Pet peeve: silent disco is very strange.
Oh, I love a silent disco, mate.
No, that there.
Have you
Do
done
you?
Aye, brilliant. But my mate,
Fuck
my mate,
off.
I swear to God, my mate done one for his 30th. It was brilliant.
Do you know what I could never imagine you dancing?
I'd have a go at it.
Your mate for his 30th a silent disco.
I had a silent disco in his house. It was honestly
Just Rangers songs, wasn't it?
Like what? Like for a good half
2 in the
hour?
morning or something like that. Oh, right,
for the
sorry.
whole night?
No, it was it was probably about an hour than that.
Yeah, yeah.
So he's all obviously he's kind of.
Got the headphones on, you can pick, I think it was like either dance or GBX or whatever. You can pick whatever you wanted. It was brilliant, man.
Wow.
Can't
See, I thought you would love that.
I've never done it.
Is that
never done it.
You wear the roller skates?
See what I mean, mate?
See on that, there was a guy, I was out for breakfast this morning, right, in a hotel, and a grown man turned up to a business meeting with a skateboard.
Fucking love it.
Do you?
Aye.
Fucking bizarre, nah.
But I like that, mate, just being yourself, innit?
You were big on the rollerblading in LA, weren't you?
Aye, we done it. We got to the coaching. I had the bag of boys in my told us when I went when I was coaching there.
And you would rollerblade to training?
Aye. Like when that is early, that's a lifestyle there, innit? So that's what we done, aye.
Brilliant. Right, lads, quick shout out to today's sponsor, the Clubhouse. Stunning sports bar situated at the top of Princess Square. As ever, Open Goal viewers can get 20% off your food bill when you quote Open Goal, Andrew.
This week you can watch Celtic's Europa League first leg playoff match against Stuttgart on Thursday night, and then on Saturday night you've got a choice of St Mirren versus Motherwell at 7:30 or Man City versus Newcastle.
Come
Only
on,
one
Man
winner
City.
there.
Man City are back.
Paisley all day long. Then on Sunday you can watch Livingston versus Rangers at 3 o'clock, followed by the North London derby at 4:30 PM between Spurs and Arsenal.
There's Thomas Frank,
How good was
junior
Ange, mate?
manager. Mate. Andrew's unreal.
Overlap.
Mate, see,
He's very good.
he could speak about anything, mate, and I'd be fucking
He's
fixated.
coming back.
This
for
week he's
another-
on for a full one, mate.
That'll be
Mate, that
good.
was unbelievable, wasn't it?
Does not give up.
Didn't he hold back on a couple
No,
of things as well, did he? Which was good.
No, he didn't.
He's the man,
I
isn't
thought
he?
he wouldn't be allowed to say that, but you know, I'm meant to sign a contract when you leave somewhere. That you
Like
can't say it
non-disclosure.
that. Aye. It was amazing to hear, mate.
Mm.
Because he has been battered, isn't he, a wee bit last sort of 6 months.
But when you see what Frank's done, Ange done it. He finished fifth
I know.
with Tottenham in his first year.
And then when Europe.
Lost Harry Kane the day before they went the window.
Yeah, that's right.
Ingenious, man. There's no better place for watching the games than getting a pint and nice food in the Clubhouse, so book yourself a table at the link in the description box below. And also we're doing the World Cup Fanzone at BAaD, Paul. Would you like to tell us about that?
How good was Denmark and BAaD?
Amazing.
It's the best night I've ever been involved in. Open goal.
Aye, it's,
Wasn't
it's definitely
Wait,
top
sorry.
3 all day long.
For that feeling when the goals went in, mate. there was something so special about that. Well,
Fucking strange little fucker, aren't you?
with Tierney and Kenny McLean go in there.
Right, we'll all be there for a pre-match live event for each of Scotland's games, plus there'll be music, food and plenty of drink for an unmatchable World Cup party in Glasgow. And
Make sure you're there. Get your tickets to join us in the link in the description box below, or scan the QR code on screen right now.
This week we're delighted to welcome former Celtic, Dundee and Republic of Ireland defender Darren O'Dea. You'd rather just that said Celtic and Republic of Ireland, wouldn't you?
Just left it, Swansea. Swansea a good club, mate.
Yeah, Swansea a good club.
No, Dundee, I'm saying. You just put Celtic and Republic of Ireland, didn't you?
You have turned your back on Dundee altogether,
Fuck,
haven't you?
fuck, I love Dundee.
No, you don't.
Amazing. How's life been since leaving Swansea, mate?
Yeah, well, just touched on it. It's been tough because I'm not used to not working, but I also don't want to just go back into any work. I want to take my time and see what's next. I think I've been retired 7 years now, so I've kind of done a number of different roles, so it's actually choosing which type of role I want to go back into as well. So yeah, I'm going down to Brentford this week. I'll see Brentford, bit of training.
Who's that for you, mate? Burke? Chris Burke?
No, Keith Andrews is obviously
flying,
with the
mate.
national team. Yeah, he's doing great.
Yeah, mate.
So, but Brentford is always a club I wanted to see, something of just a little bit different. And yeah, I'll meet a few other people down there and we'll see what happens.
What's the difference between going for the 20s to assistant manager of first team?
To be honest with you, I thought the jump was going to be huge. That was always my perception, was going from an academy into a first team. It wasn't. It was very, very similar. The difference is, which isn't going to surprise you, is the outcomes matter. Everything matters. Set plays, the things that you don't really value too much in academy football because you think, right, we're development all the time. The outcomes are obviously everything in games. And if you don't get them, it's very, very hard to kind of keep players on board with you. So yeah, the other thing was we've recruited a lot of players that were brilliant players, but for the long term of the club. If I was going into a club in the morning, you'd need to get the balance right for now, and also assets that you could sell on, where we signed probably too many assets, really good players, but weren't ready to play in that league.
That Falkirk right back's fucking some player, isn't it?
Oh,
He's excellent.
Did he go at the weekend?
Amazing, mate.
Is Cameron Congreve not on loan for Swansea as well?
And the boy Wilson as well. Are you talking about Philip Lissa? Yeah, he's done excellent. So they did pre-season with us. Congreve, Carell Wilson, he's at Falkirk as well, and then Cam Congreve, yeah. Good players.
Mad, you've been coaching for years, mate, innit? And this
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like your first taste first team coaching?
Yeah, so I was adamant when I stopped. I didn't want to go into first team football because I thought it was like, I'd seen this new trend of coaches that hadn't a playing career. Because like when we grew up, it was all coaches had ex-playing careers. And Brendan Rodgers was a big influence, and I was thinking, how can he be that good and he doesn't have a playing career? But it was because he'd educated himself. He'd done so many hours on the grass. So I figured, well, if I have my experience, which you can use it, but I get all the education these other guys have, well, I'm obviously going to have a good chance. So yeah, I was adamant I wasn't going to do anything for the first 6-7 years. I would dedicate it all into just learning. And then last 5 months now.
Fucking done well, innit? Trying first job.
Brilliant.
Did you enjoy it though, mate?
Loved it.
Did you?
Loved it. It was absolutely brilliant. It's a brilliant club. They're going to do really, really well. And the groundwork we did, someone's going to take that on eventually. But it's a really, really good club.
Did you do all the coaching?
Yes.
Amazing.
Do you know what's mad? You played with Sheens as well.
Played with Sheens,
See,
yeah.
add to me one person in your career that you'd think would never be a manager.
Him.
Sheens. He was a fucking madman.
Yeah, you know, he's
Calm down.
yeah, massively, and he's like intense with his work. He's
I think Nathan Jones sort of changed him, didn't he?
Yeah, he worked with Nathan Jones, but he did set plays, and he ended up, this is ironic, ended up becoming a set play coach, so much so that he got offered the Chelsea gig. Then I think PSG wanted to bring him in at one stage. Yeah, top set play coach right throughout the FA. He'd be known as one of the best. Then eventually worked into Swansea, gets the Swansea job, and I'm telling you now, if we had been any way good at set plays, we'd be still in a job. Mad, innit?
What, the set plays are shite?
Horrendous. But he obviously was the manager, so he wasn't doing them as much.
All right.
But the point being, you can have the most detail in the world, and the detail he would go into is scary. If someone over the ball can't deliver to a certain area and someone in the box doesn't want to head the ball, it doesn't matter a job.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter a job. Because we had they were blowing my mind with some of the detail they were coming out with.
See, if somebody said to me you could be a world-class set-piece coach, I'd say, I'll just keep it.
No.
I would hate to be the set piece guy. Do you know?
Who's the best? Is it McPhee?
You'd rather be a bit more hands-on, but well, did you see Aston Villa's at the weekend?
No.
I've never seen that before.
What did they do?
So it was Douglas Luiz. So the free kick taker was over the ball and Douglas Luiz was at the side of the Newcastle wall and he was walking back to the taker.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as he walked, he just turned over his shoulder, cut the ball in behind and Abraham went in, touched and scored.
I don't like when the set piece coach runs out though.
Well, Emery went over to him, to be fair.
Oh, did he?
Like, shook his
Don't
hand
mind
or
that.
whatever.
But just
What about if the manager's a set piece coach and he starts shouting on? Like Shane's.
the what?
He's the manager on the set piece and he starts shouting on. That's all right.
That's fine.
Because he's the manager.
He's a manager.
So the set piece coach must have been a fucking wreck. Following Shane's.
Yeah, the defensive ones were done by a guy, Marge, who's worked for 8 years with Gareth Southgate. Like, this guy's top goalkeeping coach, has worked at the highest level of the game, Sam Allardyce. So he was outstanding as well, and with the work and kind of coaching he was doing. Richard Stearman did the attacking set plays, but my point being, we just didn't have the personnel on the pitch. We had all the information, but we just didn't have the personnel.
Is that gamble as a coach, trying to see you've got a comfortable job at Celtic and you go and take a first team job and you can lose it in 6 months?
Nah, security does not float my boat in the slightest. So like at Celtic, there was never a moment at Celtic I didn't think I was going to go eventually.
Because you've been offered jobs in the past, man. Was it Kelly that wanted to speak to you?
Who?
Kelly.
Oh, that was a long time ago. Yeah. No, there's been loads of things in Scotland. I wanted to work in a first team environment as a coach before I became a head coach. Whatever I do next, I'm open to doing a multitude of things. But yeah, no, my whole goal at Celtic was get the best education you can and then go. And I did. I had an unbelievable education at Celtic.
Who was the boy at Celtic we loved?
Yeah.
Summers, Ben Summers?
Yeah. Tech.
Is it
He's gone to Air, yeah.
Is it Air? They signed there full time this summer.
Yeah.
Who's biggest influence at Celtic? Ange? Brendan Rodgers?
Yeah, Ange was... So Ange's first year in, about 6 months in, he called me in and he said he wanted to take over my development or take responsibility for my development and mentor me. So I spent, you know, he's like, he didn't converse with many people. I was 3 times a week with him in the room and he was outstanding, like gold dust. This is gold dust.
Can you give us a wee bit?
Yeah, so there's 2 in my head that really stick with me. So we went away to Madrid, Real Madrid, in the Youth League for a weekend away. In the Youth League, and obviously they're playing the Bernabeu later. He's watching our game and obviously he's playing later and I'm obviously leading it. We go 2-0 down after about 10 seconds and I'm like going, oh my days, and Madrid all over. So I just dropped someone back into midfield and just stopped the bleeding. And to be fair, we got back into it. I think we ended up losing about 3-4-1, but it was like at that time, 10 seconds in, I was like, this could be anything. So came in and met him Monday. So I would always debrief the game when we came back, and he absolutely went through me.
I knew he was going to say that because he got.
But you know, it was brilliant for me. I idolise Ange. I think he's absolutely sensational. But I knew at that stage that's not for me. So just because he's outstanding, I admired him. He made me understand. I said I can't watch my team lose and not try to affect it. I can't do it. But he was saying, no, that's what we have to do. We have to be strong in them moments. So I obviously did that because that was my job to align into his. But in my head, I knew that's not for me. The other one was around the signing. I wanted to sign a player and no one else did. And he kept saying to me, if you want to do it and I'll back you. But it was the board, like, and everything. You say, want me to go.
Is this a player to go play for the 20s, like?
Yeah. Boy, Dylan Reid. Ended up going down to, went down. Yeah, it became a bit of a sag and all, but he kept baiting me into going and taking on the club. Go on and do it and I'll back you. Never done it.
Oh, yeah, that's brilliant, isn't it? Was Arbeloa that was the Real Madrid manager? I watched the game.
Yeah. Arbeloa, and then Van Persie was Feyenoord. Fernando Torres was Atletico Madrid, so you'd kind of all good names.
Wow.
And then me for Celtic, so anti-climax there.
Do you like that approach what Ange takes where he is quite distant? Because Greg Taylor was saying it was like, it's as good, but it's sometimes hard because you just don't speak to him at all.
You couldn't copy it. Like, because he is very distant. He's unnerving, because he doesn't see modern day people all want constant feedback. You want to know if you're doing something right. Are you doing right? Did I do it right? So see all these things, Ange, he wouldn't then tell me if I was right or wrong. He would just you just walk out of the room and you have to decipher it yourself. Some staff and players hate that because they want the feedback. Ange will give you no feedback. He was in Celtic for 3 months, and you know the pods that you train with GPS, and the reports come in, an hour after training. At Celtic's 26 players, and there's loads of numbers on everything, distance covered. You need the microscope to go through every one of these. There's no chance you go through everyone. Ange hadn't replied to one email that these got sent in 3 months. And in one day, one player's pod wasn't working. And within 5 minutes, Ange was back saying, where's the player's pod? And the sports science staff shit themselves then because realised this guy is watching everything.
He's on everything.
But he's not feeding back anything. And then he just had everyone on edge all the time. I was just...
How much actual training did he take? Wasn't it a lot, was it?
Borderline zero. So John Kennedy would lead vast majority, and then the day before a game he had a kind of...
What was that thing you used to do the day before a game?
It was... to us, we call it pattern on a post pattern, but this is genuine like ping pong. The ball moved the fastest I've ever seen.
Unopposed,
unopposed, but it is.
And it was just starting to love it.
To watch it, it was like scary. It was the speed of the way they moved it and their understanding to where to stand. It was amazing. The ball would just fly around. They do 6-8 minutes of it. And
would
then
he be screaming?
It'd just be encouraging, yeah. But they got to a stage where it wasn't really about pattern. The players just knew they were all in sync. It just was fantastic to watch.
That was at me talking to you with the warm-up, Motherwell's warm-up, with the patterns.
Patterns, and the warm-up, love it.
Aye.
I mean, even that's done at like match tempo. Right. The tempo of that's fucking incredible.
My hair's are done up in it.
I know, mate. I'm the same. How amazing, mate, that the news then beat Forest. They were 2 up, man.
I know. 2 up at half time. Yeah. Of all people, it wasn't great, but yeah, unbelievable for us. We ended up coming back into it, 97-minute winner. Ange was brilliant before the game. I didn't manage to see him afterwards. But yeah, it was a bit of a sickener.
What do you mean brilliant before it come and find you?
Yeah, no, I seen him before the game, and just chatted to him, and he had a few nice words for us, so that was nice. After I just stayed out of his way after the game. I was on a high. I didn't want to be killing him.
Don't want to move on.
We're going to go back to Ange. He's on the Celtic bit as well. But then just
on his coaching though. One thing was his post-match. He done all there.
I've heard that.
Really, really.
And
good.
what is that, Daz? You're standing here. You should be standing here.
Yeah, he was relentless in positioning, players positioning. And I remember...
Was a lot with the inverted fullbacks?
Yeah, no, just everyone. And like I remember Kyogo playing out in the right wing, and I'd been at the game and I'd gone into the first team because Ange would let me come in and watch the first team kind of analysis. And I'm thinking, is he going to nail... I knew Kyogo's position's not right because I knew what he wanted. But I'm thinking, is he going to nail Kyogo, who's your number 9, superstar, all this? Boom. Every time. Kyogo flagged him up every time. You're in the wrong position. So he just was relentless in what he wanted. And if you followed it, he'll back you. If you don't, you're out.
Seeing the build-up, did he want him to go and stand offside, or did Kyogo just do that?
Probably a bit of both, yeah. No, Ange wanted the front 3 just to pin the back 4 or back 5, yeah. They're just stretching the play to get other players on the ball.
Amazing.
Where do you used to stand on that, as in Ange will just keep playing the same way?
I love
Disagree.
it. I love it.
I'm with you.
Right.
I'm with you.
I really like it.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
But if you're
I think when you're at Celtic, you got the best
Celtic
players.
manager, aye.
But then you could argue then in Europe it was Celtic.
He was playing Europe, but I think he would have got better. They may have done it, and the better players he got in, I think they would have eventually got there. I think it's the best way to win games of football.
Mm-hmm.
The way he played, but. Mm-hmm. You took interim charge when Sheen's got a tic-tac.
Yeah, that wasn't a great moment really, because I really wanted to leave with Alan, but
the boy said you had a suit on the next day.
Can assure you,
it must be hard that though.
No, it was. I don't get stressed with much, but that was as stressful as it got, because listen, the first thing I did was went straight in to the boys, the CEO, and said, I'm not going to be the next head coach. I basically told them I'm going to be gone here, just need to sort out the contractual stuff. So I didn't enjoy that in the slightest. It was a really kind of tough time, because ultimately he brought me in. I needed to go with him.
But you need to get your pay up, don't you?
Exactly.
Of course you do, mate.
So I had to spend 2 weeks. They brought in a new manager. They wanted me to meet the new manager. But when I once met him, I said, listen, you need to let me go. So it was fine in the end, but it wasn't ideal at the time.
Did you like being a manager on the side? Picking the team? And
I honestly, I did not get the experience. I hated the whole thing just because of Alan. I needed to leave with him because it wouldn't have been right to go in and stay beyond him.
I know you said you would do a number of roles, but what do you think would be your perfect role to do now? What would be next?
I'd love to go top level as a coach still, whereas assistant to 3, but top level, like, but you're always dictated by managers then obviously needing you on your staff. But the reality is, because I've put so much time into it, I'm ready to do anything. I'm ready to be a head coach. I'm ready to be a number 2. I have been. I can be a number 3, obviously. But I'm not interested in doing this, but I've also gone into the sports director kind of model at Celtic I had for last year, and that has given me a massive insight in how the clubs run, the perspective you get from CEOs, directors of football. So that's invaluable for me now going into management. That won't be something I'm interested in now, but that's what I mean. There's a lot of different roles I could go into.
Brilliant.
Wow. How was the standard on there, mate? Championship?
It's you'll obviously know. It's there's some top players. I just feel there's too many games.
Right.
There's too many games. I don't think you're ever at. I know you always say you're never at 100% capacity. You're always carrying a little niggle. I feel like the players are at 60% capacity all the time. And it dilutes the game. They travel it dilutes the standard of the games, because some of the teams that are playing, the players are excellent, but they're off the back of, like, before we left, we were 7 games in 21 days. And then bear in mind, all your players are going international duty, and we had Australians, New Zealand, they're travelling all over the world back. And there's just no let up in it. I think there's too many games. But listen, it was
so see that does, you really get a chance to coach a lot.
No,
you're playing all the time.
Pre-season is everything, and then you're every
game. Games.
Yeah.
Must be tough, eh?
Yeah. That's the big thing. I hated. Like, some people love it. I hated to travel down there. It was worse because we obviously Middlesbrough, you're in the North East, and like so everywhere's a travel like 6-7 hours or whatever it is.
I preferred the travel to plane, mate. Fucking loved the bus. Fucking didn't know I got off the bus, mate. Did you?
No, that wasn't it.
I loved the bus.
But Ben Foster said Celtic Rangers would get relegated for that league.
I know, he's kind of retracted that now, funny, he shat his salary.
What's that?
That's up there, one of the worst
Foster said
statements I've ever heard.
Honestly, for the championship right now.
Ben Foster? Nonsense.
Say something.
Podcast should be shut down immediately for that.
How do you think they would do the now, though, the both teams currently?
Currently, it's hard to go off. Like Celtic, what Celtic have been in the last, I don't know, 4 years, 5 years, Ange and Brendan's teams, they cruise that league. They cruise that league.
Right, lads, we're going to come back to Daz, but Sunday's events at Rugby Park in Ibrox, it does sum up sort of the carnage of football this year in Scotland. It's been brilliant, isn't it?
Amazing.
What an exciting weekend. How much did you enjoy it?
Loved it. Genuinely loved all the games on Saturday as well. The games on Saturday were brilliant, but obviously yesterday, I mean, all 3 games. I know the Motherwell Aberdeen game wasn't on the telly, but like unbelievable advert for Scottish football. And I think what helped was Killie's approach, obviously, especially in the first half.
Killie were excellent first half.
Hearts' approach as well. Like, ultimately, the 2 of them have lost games, but both well in the 2 games that they were a part of. And as much as we talk about all the time that Rangers and Celtic aren't they probably where they can be or where they've been over in terms of the league in general, it's the most competitive it's been for so long.
Brilliant. Start with Rangers then. Fantastic game, obviously. Is that the best Rangers have played under Danny Rowe?
I've not seen loads of them, and I think early in his stint, he was winning games, but they weren't playing particularly well. But recently, was a 5 against Kilmarnock. I know it's Queen's Park, but they still scored 8-4 against Hearts. I think they're coming into really good form at the right time. Obviously, I think they look like they've done really good business as well in January. They're the team I think are starting to build the most momentum. Celtic are still doing this thing of scoring in literally the last minute of games. Hearts have naturally lost the weekend, but they'll be fine. I think Rangers now at the minute are the one that's got the most momentum. Really.
And what is the difference with Rangers then? Is it just purely personnel? Better players brought in January?
I think the shape yesterday I thought made a big difference.
Right, and what did it change?
Went 4-4-2. Put with the 2 strikers. Inverted the 2 wide players, almost played as 2 10s, so like a box in the middle, and the 2 fullbacks were basically flying machines.
Red Bull, that kind of 4-2-2-2.
But I said in January, I think we all said that January was going to be massive for all three clubs. I think Rangers signings in January have made them miles better.
Left
I really do.
brilliant, isn't he?
But he's listen, it's 3 games, can I get to he's been unbelievable the 3 games. Like genuinely, like,
Rolls Royce, isn't he?
because I always feel like Rangers have lacked like runners off the ball, and he's probably the biggest player that Rangers have got in terms of running behind. You know, and
First goal he does brilliant.
Aye. But that's the thing, see when he gets in areas, it's like stand-up crosses, cut backs to the edge of the box. It seems as if he's always trying to pick players out in the area, and Chutwani's another one. I think Chutwani's made a big
Very good. I liked him at the Motherwell game. Hearts had a great opportunity to counter-attack for that first goal as well, didn't they? Pick the wrong pass. I think he could have played him in the space, couldn't he? He tried to play at feet.
Did Hearts change at half-time?
Wait, a 3-4-3.
Mate, that was a mistake, wasn't it? Because I thought in the first half they did, as you said, I thought they did look really dangerous in the counter.
They did, aye. I think that the biggest disappointment for Hearts, I still thought Hearts were good, mate. Like, I don't think people will naturally get carried away like, oh, that's Hearts. Yeah, I thought Hearts done well at times. I just thought Rangers were better on the day. But I think the biggest thing for Hearts was everyone's went to Celtic Park or Ibrox and said the same things in a away team. You know, time for state the crowd as much as you can. So see when you go 1-0 up, can you concede after 2 minutes?
2 minutes, yeah.
And it's like 3 of the goals, Hearts will get the ball like, unopposed in certain areas of the pitch, and then within 10-15 seconds, Rangers attack and score. So that would definitely be the most disappointing for Hearts. But I still think Hearts are well in this.
Did you hear the shower with Leonard this morning? He was in the hotel.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Was it?
In the changing room together, He's good. He said Dell's team talks are unbelievable.
Did he?
Is that right?
Says his team talks are unbelievable. He's really liking it at Hearts.
I can imagine Dell would be that, like, you can imagine one of the biggest things for Dell would be the last 2 minutes with players, what he's going to say with them.
Do you think that's Rangers' best team that started yesterday?
I was so surprised Chimity played, I must be honest. I didn't expect him to go 2 up after Motherwell. I didn't expect Chimity to play, did you?
No, I didn't. Actually, I half thought they might have went 4-4-2 given they'd done it at Queen's Park. And I think Daniel said after the Motherwell game that Ryan Naderi had a slight injury that affected whatever team he was going to play against Motherwell. But I think given, Wednesday, he obviously missed a big chance within it. I think he's probably the one player that I was surprised to see in the starting lineup, but fair play to him. I actually thought his all-round game was excellent. I think one thing you can never take away from Chimity is he graphs, like he proper puts the work in for the team, but what has been missing has been even looking like he's going to score goals, never mind scoring goals.
What's his pick of the goals header?
Oh,
the
header's a
great
joke,
goal.
mate.
The header's
Some leap.
it's incredible.
What have you thought of him? Have you seen much of him, Daz, now?
No, similar to yourself, I've not seen loads of him. Obviously the Celtic game where he felt like from hearing from the outside he wasn't doing much, and then all of a sudden he bags a couple against Celtic. That's what I'm meaning about Rangers. I just feel something's changed in there, and they've got a bit of momentum. Dimitri might end up now rocking into the end of the season and in form. Their new signings, they're now not just winning, they're winning and performing. They're picking up good form at the right time, I think.
See, when Hearts went 1 up, did you fancy Hearts to hold on and then score again with Braga's header's brilliant, isn't it?
Oh, what a header that is, mate.
Yeah, it's
He does
how
great for
good
the first goal as well, doesn't he?
How did he generate that many power?
I don't know.
But
Stocky wee fucker, isn't he?
I think for Hearts, mate, when are they back? When's it Shankland back, Devlin back? That's a must, mate, because I don't, if they're no back, I don't see Hearts.
He said another, I don't know if I'm killing them here, but 4 or 5 weeks.
I think Cammy Devlin's close.
But they have got, I think they've got a decent run of games now without the players.
The next 2 home games, innit?
Yeah.
Is it Aberdeen and
Falkirk?
Falkirk. Well, Dave, you never know, mate, Falkirk or Damien, weren't they? But I don't know, I don't want to rule Hearts out because I've said all year I think they're going to be right up there, but just I think with Shankland and Devlin, I don't see them keep up with Celtic Rangers now.
Yeah, do you think there is a good chance they could finish third now?
Honestly,
because you've tipped them as
I've
well,
said Hearts
obviously.
for a while, and it's getting closer because I think Rangers are miles better with the players that they've got. I think Celtic are miles better with Martin O'Neill in charge, but I genuinely think it's so close to call, mate. Because like he says, I actually think Hearts will probably get the more favourable at the 3 teams' fixtures for now in the split. And then going into the split, it could be in.
But Rangers do look, I know Hearts beat Rangers earlier in the season, but Rangers do look better now, don't they, than what they were against Hearts.
The signing's been amazing,
miles better.
What if Rangers played Celtic tomorrow? Who would you fancy?
Rangers.
Rangers look stronger ahead.
I just think Celtic and Rangers, I think, can win 6, 7 in a row. I don't think Hearts can do that. So when it comes down to, I think...
But I think they have done that at certain stages this season.
They have done it early in the season, more recently, not as much.
With injuries and personnel.
St Mirren, I know it was only a loss. St Mirren was the first in a while, but they're dropping a couple of points. And bear in mind, they're not once we get to the split, that's when the real pressure will really start.
Yesterday, like, Shanks is going to be a miss all the time, but yesterday more so than ever, like, you just noticing like certain scenarios where he holds a ball for his team and brings ours into play. I thought Kizarides was really quiet yesterday, but I think it's because it wasn't sticking enough up front for them to actually bring the Kizarides-like players into play. And then when the boy Kabori came on, like, he's full of legs, he's full of energy, but he's obviously not got the same qualities.
But the goalie should have done better with the first. You know, I think that's hard.
I think it's like a reaction, instinctive save. Like,
it's like a show-off goalie type thing to it.
Aye. What do you think?
If you can do that, you can do that.
If you're blaming anyone, it's Steinwinder.
What is he doing as well? Kicking the ball in the fucking net. What is he doing?
I don't know how he kicks.
How's he doing that, mate?
That would drive you nuts, mate.
Oh, fuck.
It was a full slice, wasn't it?
And then Halkett doesn't need to dive in for one of them either,
No,
does
he doesn't.
Just keep showing him that way.
Obviously, get an element of fortune that ricochets back to Mitty, but yeah.
Do you think Hearts?
No, I don't think Hearts will do it. I think they'll finish third.
Do you, aye?
I know I change every week, but I do think they'll finish third now. I think Celtic and Rangers will be stronger than Hearts come the end of the season.
See, the thing is, though, say, like, you might be right, but they had Celtic, St Mirren and Paisley, which granted are no doing well, but it's never been an easy place to go. Hibs and Rangers, they've still came out of that, still top of the league. Do you know what I mean? So it's no like, and they've now got that a more favourable run where they'll be favourites, obviously, in a lot of the games. So I do think, I know you're no ruling them out, but I think it's mad the amount of people that are just saying they've no chance now. Of course they do.
I know, the chance, sorry.
Right, on to Celtic.
Amazing.
So see at half time, I genuinely thought there's no way that Celtic can come back here. They're playing that bad.
How bad was it, mate?
First half, really bad.
The defending, mate.
Wait, what was bad about the first half? Why did Kilmarnock have so many chances, a lot of control in the game? Why?
And it's the first time I've thought this with Celtic, they weren't running. The first goal, Trusty is dreadful for. Second goal, Yang drops his runner, and that's one thing Celtic haven't been doing. They haven't been great in a lot of games, but they've certainly been kind of, their attitude's been right. The first half, that's the worst they've been. But fair play to Martin Neal, because he identifies it. He's no giving them an extra 10 minutes, any of that. It's 3 subs, on you go. He's obviously leathered them in there and he got a reaction, but the first half was as bad as I've seen.
They don't control games,
you cannot tell me that Stephen Welsh isn't better than Scales and Trusty. You can't. Stephen Welsh
this
played
season,
when they were flying, mate. I've seen him make about 10 mistakes this season, mate. Stephen Welsh, when he played for Celtic, never made 10 mistakes over the course of 2 seasons or 3 seasons or whatever he was in at the team. Trusty's, he's 10 mistakes a season, mate.
See for such
a flung about.
I was going to say, for such a big boy, it seems like there's a lack of physicality.
It's incredible. Scales the same, I think. Bullied off the Killie front tuna.
The boy John Jules, I thought, gave them all sorts.
He was a good player.
I mean, Celtic were poor first half, they were much better second half, but we've all been in that scenario where you're a Kilmarnock playing against a bigger team, you've went 2-0 up, but the amount of success they got by pressing Celtic higher, and then when you've got that 2-0 lead, you sit off the game 10 yards deeper.
I know, instead of just continuing to do.
And then Celtic just dominate the full 45 minutes instead of trying to just maintain it what you've got, and then Kilmarnock then have a wee bit more of a go, and it goes 2 each. They hit the bar, obviously, grant a free kick. These should score probably for the corner, but I don't know if that's maybe a frustration for, don't know if it was an instruction for Neil McCann or just the players in general, but I've said this about a couple of players, but like Taneki's just got to play for Celtic, didn't he?
I mean,
he has
Yang should never play ahead of Taneki for me, mate. Never.
So he's just he's affecting games every single time he's coming on over the last.
Would you play Taneki out
right? And I just put Maida right, mate.
Put Maida right.
And Taneki
that's why he's not doing it, but I agree with you. He's because they both suit off the left. That's why he's done it. But yeah, I agree with you. Taneki's got to play, and Dyson just needs to play off the right then.
I agree again. You say since Martin Neal's came in, they've ran a lot more, but there is a real lack of control in games, isn't there?
They don't control games, do they?
No, that they're not.
No, they're not controlling.
What's that down to then?
By the way, it's no down to an individual, but the fall off a Rio attack is like nothing I've ever seen.
No, you're 100% right.
I've never seen like a bigger downgrade in performance.
Mate, can he play?
He's turned into me, mate. He's fucking been hanging about with me in Grosso.
He can't play anymore, mate.
I thought he was the best player in the league on form. For the last maybe couple.
I said it before the game. He can be like a new signing because Martin, when he came in, he was dreadful under Brendan just before Brendan left. Then Martin got a tune out, but this time it's not happened. But it's his attitude. His attitude's not right.
It's like sulking almost. That's what it looks like on the pitch, doesn't it?
It's not good.
Even his decision making is Terrible, isn't it?
I know, but
When he loses middle of the pitch.
it's compounded by the fact that he's not actually working. He's not really working to his level. And it just compounds it, because when you're losing the ball and then you're not running, then it looks 10 times worse, doesn't it?
Again, I've never seen Callum McGregor so ineffective in games. First half, I can't remember him passing the ball forward.
Could you put that down to, though, maybe the way the Celtic are playing as a team, though? No controlling games. You know what I mean?
Just shows you structure and passage of play. It matters, doesn't it? And rotations and movements to get on the ball. I don't know, they don't look like they've got that Celtic.
We've said it before as well. It's like Cam McGregor's been arguably the best player in the country for the best part of 7-8 years, but playing him every minute at every game, like the decision to play him in that Auckland game, like, I just think it's madness. Like, at some point, sometimes it is good to bring somebody out for a mental recharge as well as a physical recharge, to then go into what is a massive run of games. But if Celtic are picking their best team, he's still in it, don't get me wrong, but that's what I was going to ask you. Obviously, it's such a massive part of the season. What for you is Celtic's best 11 for now to the end?
I think the team almost picks itself, barring the front three.
Who's your left back?
Tierney.
Over Sriracha?
Aye.
Right.
You agree?
I like Sriracha.
I like Sriracha as well. Just like that, aye.
So you don't agree
No, I'm with you.
with me?
You go Tierney. And then midfield, I'd start Chamberlain.
The Ox has to go in now. And Negrin, Chamberlain and McGregor. And then your front three, I would go Tanecki on the left. And actual, if he's fit.
But right now he's no.
He's no, so I would go a big boy. Never know his
Chavin Cara.
Aye. And then James, you'd play James on the right.
So you name Aida at all?
I'd play McGeady up over Reto.
Up front is striker. I just think he's been at it as well.
Have you heard anything about Oxford Chamberlain? Oh, the rumours are he's been fucking unbelievable in training.
Aye.
I love that shit.
It's been floating.
Welsh just told you that.
I never said that.
Okay. Just reading between
How's
the
he,
lines.
Andy, huh?
That's what apparently what the chat is.
But hadn't he played for a long time though, had he? So
No.
will he be ready to start?
He looks like a fit boy.
Do you not
doesn't
think
he?
that's maybe why, like, he probably got longer against Livy than what was expected?
Yeah.
Aye.
Considering it was, what was it? Was it May last time he played before?
Yeah, it's been a while.
And see that, like, I know you can overanalyse any goal, but like that touch and finish, mate, for that goal.
Incredible.
Like,
Get it.
the setup was his first touch, but then how quickly he gets his shot away straight away with the amount of bodies in front.
Yeah.
Is it lucky that, I mean, you wonder where Celtic would be if they hadn't scored the late goals they have this season, but is that lucky or...
No, it's not lucky.
I think it's
No, is it?
It's both.
When you keep doing
it's
it.
both, but it's not sustainable.
No, that's what I was going to ask.
You can't keep doing it. Like doing it 3 games in a row is unheard of. But to do it anymore is just...
Do you think they will keep winning games of football? Because we had this argument in the Coopman show. Do you think they will keep winning games of football playing like this? Just because of the players that they've got? Or do they need to start playing better?
No, I don't think bigger games.
That's what I said, against better teams.
Yeah, you can't not. Your eyes don't lie to you. You're watching them and you're thinking, this isn't great. But then they somehow keep getting over the line. But I totally agree. It's not sustainable. There's going to come a point where they won't get this last minute goal or something won't go quite right for them. The performance levels but this has not been the last 3 games. This has been, like, I can thinking back, I know this is going back a while, but Callum McGregor scored against St Mirren late.
Yeah, man.
They were really poor. Falkirk away, who scored the goal, but John McGlynn's team battered them that night.
Nygren scored for the corner.
That's right. That's right. So this has been a trend for a while, but they have kept winning, so it's a bit bizarre, to be honest.
Killie, so refreshing to see first half. I thought they were excellent.
Amazing.
Nice.
For a team down the bottom to go and play like that, I thought they were really good.
So much energy. I thought
Bravery as well,
I thought
mate,
they were
playing,
organising how they pressed as well.
definitely.
It wasn't just like a front four that went and pressed. I thought their full setup in general, they've got... Neil McCann's obviously getting the best out of certain individuals as well, because some of them, like the boy John Jules, since he's came in, has been on fire. I think, like I said, the frustration was whether it was a change for McCann or just the players in general. And it's so natural, like, we've all done it 100 times over. But that's the thing, Killie scored 2, they still could have scored more goals.
Yeah.
Still,
First half had chances, didn't they? To make it more.
It's like, you fancy, I'm not going to name names, but at this moment, you fancy Killie to get more points than teams that are running about them at the bottom of the table.
He's done brilliant, mate, hasn't he, Neil McCann?
Yeah, he's done really well.
So good.
A lot of different team, don't
Aye.
they? They do. You played under him, Daz?
Yeah.
How was he for as a manager?
He was good. We were in trouble last. He came in just at the split, kept us in the league, just made sure that we played in a way that got us up, or kept us up. And then he's got a real clear identity in the way he wants to play. He really wants to kind of build the game and So I'd imagine if he can keep Kilmarnock up, you'll see that kind of come in next year, because he was massive on kind of playing out through the thirds of the pitch. But obviously right now he'd be prioritising doing whatever they can just to get results. But he did well. He did well at Dundee. Yeah.
What shape does he play? What is he shaped? Was it 2 up yesterday?
He changed it. Yeah. He changes. I don't think he's too set on it.
Quite flexible.
They'll be fine, won't they?
I think they'll be fine.
They'll be fine.
I think they'll be
Since
all right.
he's coming in,
Couple of goals though, like listen, with obviously Celtic's
throw-in one,
set
Andy.
with Schmeichel, but the
throw.
winner and the equaliser with the Negan for the throw-in.
Aye.
Couple of chances you get to clear your box. It's
And
like
the boy John Jules went off injured, didn't he?
aye. So depending on his injury.
Fingers crossed.
What did you?
There's another common theme in football now. See, clearing the ball. You
I
can't
know.
clear the ball.
The-
It also like they're trying. Like he did it too. You fucking clear the ball.
The one we spoke about earlier, Schmeichel, surely he's got to just go with his left hand. Do you agree with that? No, he's done the right thing.
No, I think he definitely need to go with a left foot, but it went in that
You seem to
slow.
feel no.
He felt as if he could move his feet and
Move his feet.
trying to get back into like more
Really, mate,
central in the
wasn't
goal. It did go in so slow. It was like a big loopy header, wasn't it?
Trusting no tight to people. In
No,
the box.
I agree with that. Aye.
2 yards off people all the time.
The big boy does brilliant
did
for
it-
Celtic, mate, for the last goal. The wee when the throw-in comes in.
Throws in,
Touch, that's superb.
I might be talking pure shite here, but did I hear that Schmeichel's got an issue with his left shoulder?
Yeah.
Can he play a goal with one arm? Surely. Fuck's sake.
He's got
If he's stuck with his left shoulder, can he play?
Yeah, he's got a problem with it, yeah. That's why I think he doesn't go with his left shoulder.
That's one of the best moments ever, that goal yesterday.
He's been good, isn't he, Araujo?
Aye,
Very good.
Good player.
Very good. He's arguably Celtic's best player the last sort of 6 weeks or whatever since he's came in.
See Martin O'Neill in the interview after.
Brilliant.
Ask him about his first half performance.
It was good.
The hero, innit?
Taneki's goal, mate, how good was that?
Brilliant, wasn't it? He's got that in him, innit? What do you think? Do you think Martin O'Neill just done that at half time, 3 subs?
Yeah. Did I think he would?
But this is interesting, because you were in the first team under Martin O'Neill, weren't you?
No, I went pre-season.
Pre-season?
Yeah, I was only 16.
How was he then?
Oh, like Martin is like...
Terrifying.
Ah, yeah. Terrifying. You can see it, like Chris Sutton's still terrified of him. He's just got this aura of coming. I used to remember people be running up into the canteen saying the gaffer's coming, gaffer's coming, then we just silence. But this was like all the big hitters that were back in there, they were terrified of him.
Sutton used to drive you in, didn't he? You could drive it, he used to pick you up.
Yeah, the odd time, yeah. I got
What would he
lost
say
a
to
few
them?
times.
What was the best
He
thing
would
he
go
said to you in the
mad.
motor?
I had a few belters from me, Sutton. He was actually all right in the car. He said to me one time in the car, he was dropping me home, and I was 16, and he went, you need to be playing Daz. And I was like, well, yeah, I'm only 16 or whatever. And he was like, anyway, and what? I don't think you even knew my position. What position are you? I'm like, oh, centre back. He was like, you should be playing a bit ahead of Big Bobo. He's a bomb scare. Bobo's like, that was like the first team player I looked up to and stuff.
And was he trying to like encourage you to go and say something?
No, he's just
filling your head with shit.
yeah, but he wouldn't laugh, like, and that was him just drive me home. That was he's a bomb scare.
He used to stay on that farm when he scored, didn't he?
Aye. Oh, I got
He had
lost a
chickens and
couple
all,
of
didn't
times. Yeah.
You got lost with him a couple of times?
Oh, a few times I directed him. He's got pride. The f***ing roads. I just moved in there, and we lived up in a farmhouse, so I got him lost a couple of times. He still brings it up now when I see him.
Brilliant. What a guy.
I can't imagine Martin O'Neill being scary. But
Oh,
like,
mate,
obviously is, 'cause
fucking
everyone's like,
terrifying, mate.
but see, because he's quite like he likes a laugh and a joke. Now, I can't imagine him just being
No,
this.
I didn't think he was laughy jokey back then.
No.
He's a different guy now. He was never.
Was he never
laughing and
like
joking,
that?
nah.
No.
No, he wasn't like that. No,
He was fucking terrifying, mate. Only a wee guy as well, but he was so terrifying, wasn't
he
he?
was intense. Yeah.
He used to crack, mate, didn't he? Like the big cats as well.
Aye,
Only
aye.
when he never was like, I never heard him shout Larson, did you?
No, I don't think anyone did. Henry could do what he wanted.
Tomo and that, mate, he used to give them it, didn't he?
Yeah. No, he was like, even in training, if anyone ever like kicked out at someone, and you'd hear Martin come in straight away, and no one would ever say anything back to him.
Should we ask our German correspondent what Stuttgart are like?
Let's do it, wee Boris Beckham over there.
They're sitting fourth in Bundesliga.
They just looks at the table.
Like easy outfit, man.
Funeral, innit? Straight for a funeral. No, I don't know if it's like, me and Faddy had
How come there's so many buttons on your polo shirt? What are you trying to show?
the what?
Has that got buttons?
No, that's no buttons.
Alright, there's a lot of chest.
Is it? Aye.
Pretty sexy.
So, what were we saying?
Stuttgart,
Stuttgart?
4th in the league.
Aye, 4th in the league. I don't know though, is it me and Faddy locked horns all day, didn't we? Went for it with each other. Is it a good thing Celtic are playing against, or still in the Europa League and playing against Stuttgart? Is this a good time, this stage of the season we're at? And it does seem a lack of quality with Celtic. Is it a good thing?
But have they been better in the European games under Martin O'Neill? Like, the Feyenoord game's probably their best result, was it? Their best performance now?
That's surprising though, isn't it? Do
Mm.
you think it's a good thing or a bad thing? Especially with the games that are coming
You can't ever say it's a bad thing to be
in Europe.
in the knockout rounds of it, but I do understand what you mean. They could probably do without the games, and it's banging they play Rangers. What is it eventually? They play Stuttgart away in it.
I think
Rangers away
Hibs
twice and Aberdeen twice, 4 in a row.
Yeah.
Aye. I
So
think
That's a lot in it.
But I mean, you still want to be in it, I think.
I could understand both your points.
I think Celtic could beat Stuttgart over 2 leagues.
I honestly had know absolutely nothing about Stuttgart. I didn't think Celtic would beat Feyenoord, and they beat Feyenoord. I thought they'd been good in another couple of European performances as well, so just don't know, do you?
That Bundesliga's a myth, innit?
What was the one you were going to say before the show?
What? Oh, they were better in possession under Nonce. Celtic.
No, but you didn't say that first, you changed that.
Aye.
You said Celtic were better under
No, I
than
said in
Martin O'Neill.
possession. In possession.
On the ball.
Aye. Agree or disagree?
What about off the ball?
Terrible off the ball, huh? Terrible off the ball. But on the ball, better.
You kept them?
No, you couldn't keep him. Couldn't keep him, but in possession, better. Definitely.
They haven't been good in possession under Martin O'Neill this time around, have they?
Nah.
But is that not really surprising me with like the level Sean's coached at
What level's that?
Belgium in the World Cup with top players?
And did they do well?
I can't remember how Belgium played, but is you no surprised Celtic are more dominant?
Aye. I'm very surprised. But it was like that the first time round as well under Martin O'Neill, wasn't it? It wasn't like they were dominating games of football.
They
Like I said, the St Mirren away game.
Mm-hmm.
They battered Livy though. Like, I know it took the
Aye.
last minute, but geez, they could have scored about 7 against Livy.
Yeah.
Dundee and obviously the Killie game were a wee bit different.
Mm-hmm. Right. Daz obviously went to Brendan Rodgers as well. When you left Celtic to go to Swansea, Brendan Rodgers was still the manager. Can you believe the amount of change that's happened since then, mate?
No, unbelievable.
Do you think he seemed quite settled when you were there, Daz?
No.
No.
I think, and I genuinely don't know if this is factual, but certainly my understanding was he probably would have left at the end of the season. That would have been the end of his contract, obviously, with the way he previously left the club. I think he certainly wanted to honour his contract. But I think a lot has obviously happened, and it's culminated in Dermot Desmond obviously having enough. I don't know if Brendan went in and offered his resignation. No one has a kind of an idea what exactly happened, because he didn't get sacked, he left. But then there's a wipeout. Obviously John Kennedy left, Paul Tisdale's eventually left after Wilfred Nancy. So yeah, the amount of change is just incredible.
Were you surprised when Nancy got the job?
No, not really. I didn't know him, but no, I thought that is the mould that Celtic will go down. Will be off. This is the way football works these days. There'll be data metrics put in. They'll have managers that'll filter into this. You could see how a manager of his ilk would fit Celtic in terms of maybe dominating the ball, but people talk about the level. I think players are getting bought from Scandinavia all the time. No one would bat an eyelid if we got a manager from Norway or Denmark. So no, I wasn't surprised when he came in, but his first few interviews, I thought, yeah, you're not reading the room here. And I felt sorry for him in that, because he was coming into an absolute mess, and he needed real strong kind of.
A mess in what way, Daz, have you said? Because Martin was obviously winning games, wasn't he?
Yes, but I'm going to make a comment. I probably shouldn't keep this to myself. John Kennedy leaving Celtic is bigger than Brendan Rodgers leaving Celtic in terms of impact.
Wow. Why?
Because he's been there for, 27 years or whatever, but in the first team, maybe 8 years, that staff there runs to his tune. He runs that staff. Neil Lennon kind of put a tag over him, which I always thought was great. It was chief of staff. So he runs the day-to-day and the manager is kind of he's obviously completely loyal into the manager, does it the way the manager wants, but he runs the staff, and the staff won't have liked seeing that. That's my opinion on it anyway. So I think Wilfred Nancy coming in, you weren't just manager for manager, you're replacing staff and everything, having to change training, and then he didn't win games.
Do you think if Nancy had kept Kennedy, it'd be a bit different?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
I think the players had a really good rapport with John Kennedy.
Yeah.
Had a badge saying chief, didn't he?
What's that?
Badge saying chief.
Listen, it was because he was good, but it also came because he was there for a long time. He'd won a lot of things. He'd built relationships. And so my biggest thing was when I was looking at Wilfred Nancy, you need someone on your shoulder that knows what's going on. Where I think he came in, and naturally you would think I'll get my time to build into it and blah, blah. It wasn't going to happen.
Is John Kennedy a top coach? That's obviously here.
Yeah.
In terms of what?
His organisation is top. He's obviously now been around Brendan, Ange, Neil. He's been around a lot of good managers. Bear in mind, when you're at that level, you're around top level sports science, nutritionists, recruitment, whatever it may be. John's a manager. He's ready to be a manager. It's just whenever he takes the plunge into doing it, I'm sure he'd have plenty of offers. But yeah, he's very good at what he does.
Brilliant.
Where is he now?
Wow.
It's where Rodgers.
Saudi,
Rodgers.
Did he want? Does anybody know if he wanted to stay though after Rodgers left?
That is no, so I think he's going to tell us now.
No, well, no.
Exclusive.
My understanding was he wasn't asked. It was he was gone. That's my understanding of it. It wasn't kind of a conversation. It was he left with Brendan.
Would you go back, Daz? Would you go back into Celtic?
Don't know. It would need to be the right. For me, it needs to be the right role with the right purpose to it. Like, no, I've no interest in going back just to go back and work for Celtic. But if I had the right idea to it, yeah, of course. But
no, today the car park.
maybe so then.
Brilliant. So you've played with Toronto. You never heard of Nancy, nah? Do you know about that time?
No, I was 2012 there, so that's ages before.
It's a mad decision that, mate, innit? To bring him in.
I wonder what he's sitting and he's thinking now. It's like a blur to him.
Wow, man.
I think it almost feels like a blot to everyone. Like new, doesn't it?
But it's like, see if Celtic never dropped a point they did under Nancy and Martin O'Neill just stayed, they probably would be clear at the top now.
Aye.
Oh,
aye.
6 points clear or something would be.
Well,
it
cup in
eight-
the trophy cabinet. Fucking cracking decision,
I
wasn't
remember that.
it? That is wild, isn't it? BT managers, we said Ange Postecoglou, relationship working. So what was it? Do you know why Ange took a wee shine to you? Was there any?
No, I think early I probably he wanted to align all the B team into the first team. He wanted everything to go through him, and he probably just seen that I was eager.
What does that mean? Sorry, Daz. Like you coach the way they coach, you played the way they played.
Yeah, obviously the style of play, but even things like just the cultural things, the way we presented, anything had to be the same. If we were signing any players, they would have to fit the profile of what a first team player would fit. Just pretty much everything what you wanted to align in, so that when players move from B team to first team, it was seamless, and it worked. My issue with that from just an academy aspect is just how far you let that drip feed down, because ultimately he was there 2 years left, and then you can't have the academy changing all the time. But for the B team, it was excellent.
So I'm interested in this. How did you need to go and watch him and show how he presented and then copy that? Did he help you with that?
No, well, this is the brilliance of Ange. He didn't. Sorry, are you talking about presenting post matches?
Post and pre.
Yeah. So I learned everything from Ange off my own back. Like, so he didn't sit with me and say, "This is what I'm going to do." So I think that's probably why he took a shine to me, because any chance I got, I would go and watch his training. Obviously went asked to go into some of the post-match meetings just to see it. But yeah, I loved it. It was brilliant actually for now becoming a number two, being able to decipher what a manager wants and being able to implement that in training and stuff. It was a really good experience. And then the fact that he was giving me insights and challenges, if you want to call it that, that was gold dust. It was gold dust.
Brilliant.
That's how do you think, maybe when you come from Celtic sort of produce more players, why do you think that's maybe stopped now, knowing more players are coming through?
I don't know. I'll tell you, going back and Celtic board probably won't be happy with me saying this because I've been saying it, blue in the face saying it. There was a period when I went in and how more players didn't make debuts and kick on is beyond me. And what happens then is it just becomes a cycle. So you have trying to retain players becomes a lot more difficult because ultimately you're still selling Callum McGregor, Kieran Tierney, James Forrest. They need to see it more.
Who should have made their debuts this?
We had a squad. Matthew Anderson, he's over in Belgium. You'll see him. He'll come. Boston Lowell. Boston maybe made his debut. Boston's now playing Stoke. You could see him go for double figures next year. Dane Murray's still there. Ben McPherson had back-to-back injuries. Or ACL injuries at Partick Thistle. Ben Doak was in that team. Daniel Kelly was in that team. Rocco Vata was in that team. Like, my thing was, when I was their age, I wasn't at their level at their age yet. I got opportunity and then took it and played 70 games.
So why is that a board thing? Is that not a manager thing?
No, yeah, it's all in the manager, yeah. It's all in the manager. But I think Celtic, because there's so much pressure now, and because of this new thing of like you have to win the treble, it's like there needs to be a club ethos to say, no, this is what needs to be done. This is part of a job of a manager. So like I wanted things in where there was 3 training slots. I'm never going to tell a manager he has to play a team. No one's going to do that. But 3 training slots. There's 25 players training every day is academy players, and then they can change that round. So, but you're getting academy players drip feeding into training. If you can't get them training, you've no chance. So,
and that's the way it used to always be, didn't it?
Yeah, but Celtic's recruitment strategy for years was to sign kind of younger players, but by definition sign a lot, and maybe let's say sign 8, 2 are brilliant, 2 are okay, and 4 don't do well. See the 4 that don't go, they don't get bin to the side. They keep training with the first team, but that blocks the gap. Yeah. So nearly my job ended up at the end was get rid of these lads out and loan, get the money back for them, and then create a path into the first team for the young ones.
Fascinating.
Incredible, mate.
We mentioned earlier, obviously, with Ange being on stick to football, it obviously features Roy Keane. What was he like when about the place at Celtic?
Keane?
Aye.
I
think he's my favourite. I think he's my favourite person.
He changed. Like everyone just followed him. Everyone did what he did. So he was massive on just body weight. Didn't lift weight. So no one did any body weight. He loved boxing. So everyone was boxing.
Put ups and dips, didn't he?
I dipped all body weight stuff, press ups, dips, pull ups. So no one was lifting any weights, and everyone was boxing for the period he was in. He was just like, you know, when you're playing, you go, you're not in awe of someone. Like everyone was in awe of him. Everyone was in awe of him. And the best bit was, you'll remember, he when he trained with us with the younger ones, he'd hammer the older ones with Alan Thompson.
Mate, see, for us, you're like, thank fuck somebody's now giving them it, man.
Yeah.
Would they sit back?
They battered us for years.
Was his standards just through the roof in terms of everything?
Yeah, I think, what you see is, he was very much like that.
How was he as a player at that time?
He was, listen, you could see the quality. I think it was his hip at the time. He was very much at the end. But, no, you could just see the way he passes a ball, like, absolutely fired it into you. But I had him as a manager at Ipswich as well. So I had the experience of him at Ipswich as well. It's what you see is what you get. He's this level-headed guy, really intelligent. It's actually quite funny. But then he has this trigger that if it goes...
Were you there? Say that again, sorry.
Done well as a manager, didn't he?
Done really well.
Sunderland, he did really well. And
were you at Ipswich at the time you had that bar maybe Jonathan Walters?
No, I came in just after that, close with Jonathan I.
Did he ever crack at you as a manager?
I sold the jerseys against, I think, Norwich. But I tell you what, with Roy was, he had a proper bite at me. Rightly so, I made a disaster for the goal. And he went off then, and then he came back. But then I went, because I'm not the quietest either. But you quite like that. If you have a bit of personality, he was okay. But if he thought he could get on you, he'd stay on you.
Brilliant.
That's unreal. It goes for the older players as well.
I love that for him, mate. Did they know setting? Did any of the older players have a bite back at him?
No.
No, they're petrified of him. No, they never. That's what was good about
Were you there when he gave his first speech? He wasn't even playing in the games at Dundee United. Celtic got beat at home. Strachan was down the meeting and he just stood up and fucking caned everyone.
Was that the Clyde one?
No, it was before Clyde.
Or was
It
it?
was before his debut. He was at a game and he stood up and fucking went through everyone, mate.
How would Strachan be with that?
He'd always say, Roy, have you got anything to say? It was strange. And he was never usually like that, Strachan, was he?
No.
But Keane would always get his bit, and Lenny was the captain. I always thought, you're asking Keane and Lenny's sitting there. Who's the captain? But it's fucking Roy Keane, isn't it?
Yeah.
He was terrifying, mate, wasn't
Keane, yeah.
he? Smash Willow, remember?
No, it was brilliant. No, Willow went into press and slipped
And smashed
and
him.
smashed into Roy. And Willow's on the ground, obviously
just went-
so sorry, Roy. And Roy's like, don't worry about it. Only training. 2 seconds later, Willow came in like a fucking bus.
That's unreal, isn't it? What was Strachan and Keane like together?
Strachan and Keane.
Uh-huh.
I think, they didn't really have much of a relationship. I always felt that was, I think Roy wanted to be at Celtic. I didn't think he perceived Gordon to be his manager as such. I'm here to play for Celtic, and kind of stayed out of each other's road really. And listen, we had Roy Keane playing, and Gordon was just kind of letting him get on with doing what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
How did you go with Strachan?
Great. Well, say great. Now I say great because he
Remember he
gave me
said you were hurting
opportunity.
yourself all over Europe?
Aye.
What?
We played a pre-season game in Poland.
I was trying to get him loan. And he said, I can't remember that.
Your
bad
agent's
game.
hooring you about Europe.
Hooring you out around Europe, and there's no takers.
He was on one that day, mate. He went after everyone.
Yeah, he
and
was.
Sean got it.
Yeah, no.
That was a game that Charlie and Wallace never went in at half time, I'm sure.
The Poland.
In Poland, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, I got it. Yeah.
He can make you feel that
Oh,
small,
yeah.
can't he, man?
He's
That's
actually
great.
he's actually a comedy genius, I think.
So funny, mate.
He's so
hilarious.
funny with some of the things he comes out with, isn't he?
So funny.
Yeah, he could cut you down quick. But no, he was great. He was a good coach as well, and I learnt loads from him. Obviously, he played me, gave me my chance. So it was only when he left I started to realise he really liked me.
Mm-hmm.
But for the 4 years, he was on me all the time.
So Dad's never say anything nice to you even when you're playing or like
I
a wee bit of
remember
encouragement?
when he left, he made a comment in the dressing room saying, "We've got brilliant players near you." He kind of made a comment to say, "And you're one of them." And I was like, you could have told me that 4 years ago. I've been absolutely lambasted from it for 4 years. But I liked this because I trained hard every day, worked, and I'd go into the team, out of the team. I could play at most of the levels. I was never a kind of mainstay in the team. But yeah, apparently he liked me, but he didn't give that up early doors anyway.
I think he needed somebody like Tommy, didn't he? He'd never done well at Middles, but after that, I think the way he was, somebody like Tommy would always come over after it, wouldn't it, and kind of soften the...
Yeah, Tommy was magic for that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, good. Yeah, for Aiden obviously as well. Myself, Tommy, Gordon would kind of leave a bit with us, and Tommy be the one to smooth it over type of thing.
I've said it before, but like his sarcastic humour just didn't translate to English players at all. They just couldn't.
Is that right?
They
You
could not grasp
Middlesbrough
it.
with
Aye.
him? Aye, yeah.
And it was like, we found it all hilarious, but they couldn't understand it was sarcasm. But like, they thought everything was so serious.
You
I
called
remember
Aiden?
Barry Robson. I can't remember what we were playing, but I remember at half time we were losing a game. Barry Robson came in, he was hammering players. And like, you know that way it goes silent after somebody's hammering, and Strachan's like looking at me, he's like, "Can Robo?"
Having players
But obviously all the players like, what the fuck is wrong with him? But I loved him, mate. I thought he was so funny.
Called Aiden a circus act, remember it?
No. But to him.
Aiden was like thinking back and he's like, no, you're a circus act, that's it.
Oh, no.
I was like, I'm a circus act, fucking done it. He's like, circus act, that's it.
What was their relationship?
Oh, mate.
It was
Passionate
Gordon
or-
said to me once that I was playing because Aiden was the only one I would listen to, or I was the only one Aiden would listen to. That was good for me, wasn't it? He's that good that we need him played, so we're going to get you to stand behind him and tell him what to do. Yeah, it was fractured, like it was tense all the time. The one that they really fell out when Aiden got suspended, I always regret it because I was on the bench and I always remember Aiden was doing something in the game that Gordon wasn't happy with, and Gordon was shouting at him and Aiden bit back and you could tell Gordon's head went. And in my head, I'm like, I need to get into the dressing room with Aiden and calm him down because I knew Gordon was going to come from. I don't know whatever happened. I never managed to get to him and it just set off and that was it. It was, yeah.
What do you think it was with Aiden that Strachan just couldn't take to?
Probably similar people, aren't they?
Aye.
Yeah, they both can't. They need the last word. Don't
They
they
can,
really?
Because he was still so good under Strachan.
And Aiden's funny as well. Aiden's replies would be funny as well, isn't it? Because he's quite cutting Aiden.
Yeah, very cutting. Yeah, and Aiden has obviously a credible belief in himself, and they clashed.
We have an ongoing debate all the time on the podcast, don't we, between Aiden McGeady and James Forrest. Like you're the best person getting involved in it. Me and him are the Aiden McGeady side.
McGeady was a joke, wasn't he, mate?
Who's
better?
Aiden McGeady was top notch, wasn't he?
He was. There's no one near Aiden.
Aye.
No one near. And I love James Forrest. No, in terms of talent, no. I don't think there's any academy player that's come through it.
I mean, how good was he when we were young? It was like a different planet of football, wasn't it?
Yeah. The stuff comes up on the internet now, and I watch it back. Like, I even look at Jota now. Obviously, he's top. Aiden was miles ahead of that. Miles ahead of that.
I'm going to ask you to this then, like, and Aiden had an unbelievable career. But is there a part of you think that he could have done better?
I thought Aiden would be one. I genuinely thought Aiden would be the best player in the world one day. When I was 17,
that's a bit strong, man.
Andy, we used to go to tournaments with Real Madrid, Barcelona, and he would fucking
he was good.
Annihilate people, mate. Wouldn't he?
Oh no, he was top, yeah. I don't like saying that because he's 90 caps.
His career's unbelievable. I know, it was a stupid
He should have played 10, mate. See when he got put in the wide.
He was so good at left though, mate, under Strachan.
That's weird you saying that, because I would always associate him as a winger.
I thought he was a 10 all day now.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
So good, 2 feet, great finisher.
Yeah.
Could link that he could play, mate. He wasn't stuck out in the wide. Didn't get the ball enough for Celtic. I think Celtic ever played like dominated games of football under Strachan. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't the way they play now, where the wingers are getting fed all the time.
But he was so good at that left, mate, him and Nakamura.
1v1, mate, you're done.
1v1, aye. Yeah.
You're done, mate, because you can go both ways, eh?
That's unreal.
It's just good to fit.
He said there's no academy player near Aiden that's came through.
No, I'd agree with that.
Aye. But you'd say that way, you'd probably say that way a lot of teams, to be fair.
No, but I'm just saying the players that Celtic have brought through, Forrest, McGregor, Tierney, the level that they are, and they've got to say that's a massive compliment, that. And I agree with you.
Probably our finest game, the AC Milan.
And that was 6th game of my career. Peaked.
Mad, what age were you?
Peaked early, 19 maybe.
And so did you play the home game or was it only San Siro?
No, both.
Both.
Yeah.
Wow. And when does Strachan tell you that you're going to play that game? Did they shape on a Friday?
Yeah, I think maybe the day before. Can't really remember.
That was an unbelievable AC Milan team as well.
Yeah, it was. They were top. Yeah, no, Strachan would never make a big deal of that. He would just kind of just fling it on you like it's kind of the norm. Because I definitely thought he'll like make a makeshift centre back here. But no, he put us in. Obviously went well enough. Kept two clean sheets still extra time.
Was that the one Kaka
broke
through?
Yeah.
Again, see when you're starting to go like that 6 games in, does he say anything to you individually before a game to give you a wee bit of nothing?
Nah, nothing. It was Tommy. Tommy said to me, I remember, it's hard to remember all of it, but not before the game, but at half time in the San Siro. So I'd played at home, half time in the San Siro, and that Tommy came in and said, that's you've matched the top of Europe. Now you can go to the next level. I didn't.
Who was that? Shevchenko and Inzaghi?
No, it was Inzaghi, but they would have had Seedorf, Cafu,
Pirlo,
Nest, Maldini. They had a lot of talent. Kaka, obviously.
I guess the same question like as the youth thing. Why do you think Celtic done so well in Europe under Strachan? But
I know.
It was like Paul Hartley, Barry Robson midfield, like you no disrespect, like you and Gaz or something centre back, like, and they got to the last 16, didn't
and
they?
they're beating teams like Man United, who was the best Man United team.
It was home form. I don't think we ever won a away form. We qualified last 16 2 years in a row, won all our home games, lost all our away games. 9 points, qualified us twice.
And what was it? Was it style of play? Was harder to beat than the teams are now?
Yeah, we're probably a lot more. What you gonna call it? Pragmatic.
Yeah.
But we went after teams at home. Away from home, we usually got battered.
But you want Ange to play the same week in, week out?
There you go. You're not learning, son.
I just love Ange's football, mate. That's how I want to see football played at Celtic. That's how we were brought up, mate.
But that teammate beating that was Ronaldo, Rooney, Saha.
I know. Oh, of course, there's an argument for it, mate.
Why have I put Saha in with it? Yeah, it's amazing. But who was the best player, mate, you played against?
I always say Nicholas and Elka.
Oh, wow.
Just because I marked them once, and it's the only time I felt insignificant.
Like felt shit.
I went in. He went deep into the pitch. I got, I'm gonna go in there, mark him, and then he spun, and it was like a jumbo jet, and like he just blew past me. I'm trying to grab his jersey, and it was like, no,
where was he at this point?
It's Chelsea. Yes, he was good. And then he ended up being my manager in Mumbai.
Was he?
Yeah, he was the manager of my. Never been a manager.
No, he's never a manager. He's chilled, mate, innit?
We lost a game, and I was up in my room because we all stayed in the hotel, and I'm looking down, and we're training in 5 minutes. And I'm just seeing we'd lost the day before. Nico's by the pool, and I went down. I'm like, Nico's by the pool. Yeah, he's refusing to come train. He's in a mood. He's in a mood.
Did you sat at the pool all day?
I didn't come.
What a hero.
But yeah, and Elka made me feel,
Amazing.
I can't believe we last with Tommy Gravesen.
I know, we need what your favourite Gravesen story.
Oh, you love a Tommy Gravesen story.
Did you tell that in your first interview? Did you tell the Gravesen story? What's your favourite? Just give us one favourite one that would sum him up to people.
Tommy. It was every day. It was every day. He was just a maniac.
I've still never met a person like that in my life.
No, there's definitely something wrong with him. Like, there's something going on up there that's not quite right.
He needs diagnosed, mate.
It was the wrestling thing. Like, if you caught eyes with him and he'd wrestle you, and it's the hold. He's the strongest guy ever. He get you in a hold, and it's
but
like,
not for 30 seconds, mate.
No. Yeah, long time. the time we were away, and he was dunking Stephen Presley under the water was one of the funniest.
Tell that. So Elvis is taking like the cool down, and he's at the front of the water.
He's like, Elvis.
But he had a bit of a problem with Elvis, didn't he? He didn't like Elvis.
Yeah, but Elvis was fuming, but he couldn't go for air. Every time, stop me, Tommy, down again. Oh, it was brilliant.
So see if he was wrestling you, how long could he hold you for?
I'm not joking how strong he is, Andy. He is ridiculously strong. A bear.
Look at you staring in your eyes, mate.
Holding you for like 10 minutes.
I was like, Tommy, we're training. He's like, don't care.
We did a bleep test, I'm sure, before down the back pitches, and we were doing it out of a car that just shows you it was Tim Pot. He hid the car keys up a tree. We were down there. Now, if you're doing that, you think, right, 20 minutes, like, and get back. We're there for an hour. He stuck it out an hour, and then next minute he's climbing a tree. He'd actually climb the tree, get the keys down.
Oh, he was so funny.
Strachan had lost the plot, and then he binned them from the first team. He said to me and Aiden in particular, he didn't want to see him hanging about with him.
I told Strachan didn't stop hanging out, didn't he?
Aye.
Did you know they used to drive in the girl? Is that right?
He wanted Aiden to get a Bugatti. We should get a car to share. And he's like, what do you want to get? And he's like, a Bugatti.
What's he doing now, do you know?
How funny was he at the Hydro, man?
Amazing, mate.
He's
Wild.
fucking brilliant, isn't he?
He said...
He could be my favourite person I've ever met in my life. I fucking loved him, man, at that time, because my head was full of Carry On.
Was there ever a time, though, where you're like, he's too much for like a day?
I struggled with him at times, yeah. Like, see, training and stuff, because he'd play on the left, though, he'd play everywhere. He'd playing left back in games. You're thinking, right, where's Tommy? And he's the far side
right
of the pitch, talking to the linesman or something. I used to get really frustrated him in training and stuff, but now you look back.
He came down to reserves and see as soon as his team were getting beat, like 3-0, he'd grab the ball and he'd be like, it's 0-0. We're starting again. And you're like, what are you talking about?
He definitely had something. We were down the back, I remember once, and I don't know how the stupid conversation came up. Someone went, I bet you I could throw a golf ball the length of a pitch. And we're going, nah, no you couldn't. Next minute he comes in next day with 6 Titleist Pro V balls. He's just launched, mate. You got one. I told you, lad. I could do it.
You see at the helmet did, mate.
Wait, the pill cue, remember he came with his pill cue,
that's amazing.
Just comes in, mate, he had a big barrel chest, mate, and he's like, he's like looking at you like that.
So happy.
He's like, I bought a pool cue, lad. And we're like, right, and he's like, shall we play? And mate, he just wanted to play pool all the time.
Oh, that's amazing.
In training, while you're training the first team, are we playing pool after this, lad? You need to tell me, how long have you got after training to play pool? He was fucking, he was wild, mate, wasn't he? Yeah. And then Mowbray came in. Bizarre year, that, didn't it?
That's when I just signed. It was such a weird feeling about the club.
Gowser was playing. I played against Gowser yesterday. Gowser was playing for Annan on Saturday, mate.
Annan? Is that
38, mate.
How's his Barnet
looks like
looking?
The last place it should be as a football pitch.
How's his Barnet looking?
Horrendous. It looks like Annan's pitch, mate. I think he's modelled it. No, did you see that Grimsby pitch?
Aye.
Gowser took a picture of that into the...
Still got a bit of...
Oh, still good.
Was he moaning, mate?
I had morning like fuck.
Was he?
Full game, mate. I had morning like fuck.
But that period, mate, that Celtic, I'm sure nobody brought in a lot of loans in that.
Well, Gowser played a lot that
strange atmosphere,
that
mate,
year wasn't a good one, yeah. They started really well. I went on loan, actually, to Reading with Brendan Rodgers for the first part of the season. And I'm sure they started the season well. And then it started to just go wrong.
You came back, they bring you back in January?
I came back in the January, yeah. And by that stage, it was just, it was tough going. Players were getting injured, players had left. He'd moved a lot of the kind of senior players on. And then we just didn't have a good chemistry in the squad. And then ultimately, he left.
Strange character to anymore, but I thought...
He was a nice man. He was a nice man. And he had the right idea. I do feel he was a little bit disrespectful to the league. He thought we should have just been wiping the floor with everyone all the time. I don't think he understood, like, I think we played in a cup game against Morton, we won 2-0, but it was like a horrible game, it was piss in the wind, and he's been critical of that, and you're like, these are games you just get in, win and out. And he used to make comments about that, we should be beating these by double figures and stuff, and you lose credibility. But he was a really good guy, and
man, do you know what's mad? See, the day before I went to Swindon, we beat Aberdeen at Pittodrie, mate, and it was one of Mowbray's first games. I think it was maybe the first league game, and I thought, they're going to be a fucking joke, Celtic.
I was captain that day.
Were you?
Yeah.
That's when
bizarre.
That's when it went
on loan.
Were you captain that day?
Bizarre. So he brought me in, and I was down in a pre-season and played against Tottenham. He made me captain because it was. Do you play in the
Tottenham,
game? Yeah. But there was all just the young ones playing. And then Gary Cole was suspended for the first game of the season, so he put us in and made us captain. Bizarre. And then I was out on loan.
His Middlesbrough team played good football.
Good football, mate.
Yeah. All his teams have played. His Hibs team would have played football. I think all his team. He liked to play kind of the right way.
Some of the sessions were a bit strange, I thought.
Was there a big massive possession?
Remember we done a big massive full length possession, remember that?
I'm sure it was Air 2 pitches.
I'm sure one team had 20 players and one team had 16.
Aye.
It was like a fucking ramming.
I think just running about.
Am I wrong in that? Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm. Bizarre, mate. But at the stage when I got there, mate, I knew his time was up. You just feel the feeling about the place. What was Lenny doing then?
He was the reserve team coach.
Imagine he comes in, didn't he?
Aye.
See, as soon as a manager goes up against like loads of senior players, it just never works out, does it?
No.
And you always like the manager is obviously number one, but just lose so much credibility in a dressing room, I think.
Definitely.
That was when Robbie Keane came in, wasn't it?
He came in the January, yeah.
Right.
Paddy's a manager now. He's interviewed at the weekend.
Paddy, who?
Of what?
He's manager where?
I'm in Ireland.
I seen his interview after that.
How come it was Lenny that... Was you left under Lenny, sorry?
Yeah, kind of, yeah. Pushed to go out and loan. At that stage, I was in the international team and I just wanted to play. Probably only slight regret was that I probably would have played more games than I probably thought I would, because the centre-backs they brought in weren't that great. But yeah, I pushed to go out on loan, spent a season on loan at Ipswich, season on loan at Leeds, and then that was my contract done.
Just quickly, what's your best night and have you had Ireland's international nights out? What's the best? You're not getting on trains to keep drinking or not?
No, that's a generation before us.
Right.
They used to come out at 6 o'clock in the morning, no drink, so they get on the first train down to Cork, 4 hours, turn back around because they serve drink on the train.
And come back.
Just before they do it?
Just to keep it going.
Just to keep it going. We had so many nights out. They were brilliant. We used to get lock-ins all the time. So there was a place called The Dungeon, because it was underground. There was a lock-in and there was no windows to it, so you did not know the time.
It says Dad's bedroom you're in.
So you'd be in there like, you'd sometimes be getting out. The amount of times you come out, it'd be 8 in the morning, you'd need to get the kit man to come and meet you outside the hotel grounds so you could put your tracksuit on, so you were coming in.
Just and then you'd be going,
I outstrain. Some of the train sessions we had there were, like you weren't like half cut, you were gone.
Has Richard done the best drinking of all time?
So there was a rule that if you were out drinking, you cannot pull out a train the next day. No matter what, you have to be in. If you're going to be drinking, you're going to be training. and everyone would be act busy and just try to look the part. He'd just stand. Ball be going by, just stand.
What a hero.
He was amazing. And by the way, he was, and it came a game day.
Warrior,
oh, he was unbelievable. Unbelievable.
He was about 500 Premier appearances.
Oh, man, what a career.
Oh, so quick. You don't realise he's a unit, but he's so quick.
Right, boys, time for a shout out for our betting partners. SBK, sign up and receive a welcome offer of £40 in free bets when you bet £10.
And that's not all. Their brand new social betting feed lets you tap into the betting wisdom of the app's sharpest minds, including us. You can find all of our weekly picks and coupons right there in the app, so get downloading it, set up an account, 18 plus, please gamble responsibly.
The genius is at it again.
The greatest team in the world right now.
So we asked in the Coupon Show, is it fair now to put it in this as an argument against, is this the best football we've seen in Scotland for a long, long time?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Unbelievable.
Motherwell. It's fucking brilliant, mate. It is genuinely brilliant. It's so good. It is. It's just, it's no possession for the sake of possession. It's dominating the game but creating hundreds of chances when you're doing it. It's brilliant, mate.
Just wrap that up now, just as the player of the year. That boy's...
Damn way, he's
So is he your player of the year, Motherwell? Slow start. Am I right in saying he had a slow start?
In terms of end product, I'd say so.
Yeah.
That is hard because, like, I love Lucas Fadinger. You know, McGann and Welsh at the back. Obviously, Maswini's joint top goal scorer in the league. So there is like loads of candidates, but Eli, over the last, I'd say since like November to now, has like been incredible, mate. Like unbelievable. And I see, like I think we're more so now because you're seeing 19 clean sheets, but it's like off the ball. I think we're the best team in the league off the ball. I really do. And see Eli, how hard he works off the ball. His high intensity running at the end of every game is like through the roof.
Saeed's a great presser, mate. Now
it's in tight areas, mate. Honestly, I've not seen many players like him in tight areas. It's like you've came to plenty of games. Some of the stuff he's doing, it's like it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
But and by the way, Aberdeen were good at the weekend, mate.
Right.
Like genuinely.
What were Aberdeen good at, Andy?
Pressed really high, got after us on the ball. I thought they tried to play. I thought they played with a lot more energy, but obviously a big part of that was obviously they made 6 signings in January. I think Lyle Cameron, the boy Geiger, played next year, and the boy they've got for the Bundesliga, I think it's made a big difference to them. And I thought their press was good, but our ability to just find the free player all the time was just, and like any time we played through them, it was just like it was a pathway to goal, mate.
Yeah.
It literally was. It was a chance every single time.
See how you've told me before that he'll make me tweaks in possession. Does he change his press based on the other teams, or he genuinely press the same way?
No, he will change. I mean, for the most part, it's the same. But
and is it always high?
No. Quite a lot of the time, it's actually to get back into a structure to then go. But like I says, it does change. It's like, I think the big thing is just like that counter pressing as soon as we lose the ball. So many bodies run wherever the ball is. It just suffocates teams at times. I thought that's where we were unbelievable against Rangers.
Agree.
Anytime we lost the ball against Rangers, then
You can only do that if you've control over the game and your position right. So
I think seen a lot of them, guys.
What's that?
Seen a lot of them.
Yeah, well, obviously I was hearing all about it, so I managed to, once it came up, I was desperate to go to games, so I've been to a few of the games. It's outstanding, yeah, really enjoyed it.
You're talking about going to watch training, come watch Motherwell training, mate.
Good.
Aye. And it's like I've never seen this type of training before. It's like so different to what I've ever experienced.
Game related, mate, innit? Game related.
Aye, loads of like phases and very, very game specific, I'd say.
Question for you, is it him for Celtic for you?
Aye.
2 ex-Celtic legends here, so if you're going to make a play at the board, go and get him.
They've got to go for him, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we were talking about, like, so how are Celtic going to identify a manager? They're going to, again, if everything's built through data, metrics come in, does it fit the style of play, the club? Then does the personality fit? Does he understand the league? This guy ticks every box. Yeah. Every box. Everything ticks box. And even his media stuff, the other day, he feels a little bit hard done by after the game. You could just tell he's got a little bite to him as well. I mean, yeah, it looks like a very, very, it would look like a very, very good appointment, and nearly a very obvious one at that.
What I didn't think this, but what about people that would argue that you maybe need to win something before you come to Celtic? What would you say back to that?
I don't think Brendan Rodgers had won anything when he came to Celtic.
Neil Lennon wouldn't have either, would have? First
I
spell?
think it was his first match.
But Roy just had managed at a really
listen,
high level. on your
Brendan, Dave, sorry, you maybe won something with Swansea, did he? He got promoted with
championship or
Swansea.
something.
No, listen, I think he's done enough now, or he's shown enough now that he will fit into the ethos of the club. But my point being, you're going to recruit someone else, and look what they got off the last kind of recruitment hole.
Yeah.
This guy's in your league, so you know he can implement this in your league. Well, Wilfred Nancy clearly had a style of play. It was an expansive style of play. Okay, it was a bit manic at times, but how does that translate to Scottish football? This guy's doing it in Scottish football. That's the biggest thing, I think.
I don't think it would be possible to do what he's done though with the players he's playing. And that's no disrespect to him. Like, I see Stephen O'Donnell getting into centre back, mate, just fits him perfectly.
I thought he was brilliant against Stephen O'Donnell.
But does that not tell you that Scottish
players,
football is
exactly.
so
100%,
undersold?
Yeah.
Aye.
I agree.
Because you are seeing, and it's not a disrespect to any of those players you're talking about, but they are looking like better players than they potentially are because their coach is making them look good. Where in Scotland, a lot of the times you'll hear, you can't do that. You can't do that.
This myth for years that Scottish teams can't pass the ball 10 yards. You know what I mean?
No, it's
And that's the thing with it. Nobody does anything sensational. Nobody beats players. It's just moving the ball, mate, and moving into spaces. But everyone's in unison, isn't it? It's just the difference it makes is incredible, mate.
And like, see if teams give us an option to play long, we'll play long.
All wrong,
Like,
A lot of times Saturday, mate, through passes, for sort of deep
100%.
forward runners. Really
Some
good.
ball that with Welsh, wasn't it?
Get it.
Into the just.
yeah.
Unbelievable
What a
pass.
pass, mate.
Just player of the year for you, yeah?
Aye. Easily now, mate. And as you said, Hearts have had that.
What is it you like most about him?
Just brilliant football player, mate. Superb football player. Football and brains, unbelievable. But
Game
what he
intelligence.
said is about game intelligence, but he's after the ball, his work rate is incredible. But Hearts have had 3 or 4 top players who have been brilliant this season to be up for it, but I think that boy's just something special. Do you think he's good enough, Andy, for a Celtic Rangers? Just what you've seen?
He's
You don't want him to go, do you?
no, I'd rather just let Motherwell.
Just
But
let him
listen, you're quite right to point it out. Like, he's brilliant, but managers get the best out of players as well. So see the way we play in our system, it suits players like him. Like, you know, if he goes to a different team that doesn't play that same style, does he play that as well as he does now, even though he's a top player? No, I don't think he does.
No, I agree.
I think like the way we play, the way the manager is, I think suits him as well.
Right, great win for Hibs against St Mirren. Again, crossing champions of the world, 2 crosses, 2 goals. But how concerning for St Mirren losing? Not usually a team that defends their box really well, but
Can he work out what's happened there? At all?
Is it now between St Mirren, Dundee, Livy, Doon?
Livy or Doon?
Sorry, St Mirren and Dundee for that second, or is Dundee United, Killie still in it as well?
That's just so close, isn't it? That they kind of
Big win for Dundee United because they were getting dragged right in it.
Yeah.
Big win for them.
Killie would be still in it. I think it's the 3 of them, is it? St Mirren. Who'd you say? St Mirren?
Dundee.
Yeah. And Killie.
But I know they beat Hearts. Hearts went down to 10, but they do seem like they're in free fall, St Mirren, don't they? Dundee are picking up results here and there, whereas St Mirren seem to keep losing a lot of games.
I think.
Do you think it is the cup final one?
Yeah. To win a cup mid-season, especially when
Did you get it back? I would just. If you're Robinson, you would just get it back.
when you're not used to winning, it's euphoric, I'd imagine, for them. And then they've had to, that's the end of the season, you should be celebrating like that. But the reality is they've had to check back in and they've checked out. It's very...
How do you get that back? How do you get it back? Is it?
It's very hard.
I think they have obviously been unlucky with injuries at certain times, haven't they? So I think trying to get certain bodies back into our team will help them. So the lack of goals, it's probably been surprising. I think they've got good players on the pitch.
Yeah. I think they'll be alright.
Do you?
Yeah, I do think they'll be alright.
Well, you can't say just only, but who do you then fancy for the second bottom? I don't know if they will, by the way. I think it could be something.
Yeah, I know, but I think St
Look at
Mirren
Dundee,
will.
Si Murray starting scoring goals again. I think Dundee have played well recently in
Yeah,
games.
Dundee have.
Who else you put in? Killie look like they're on right.
Killie, I'll tell you what, if that boy, John Jules, hopefully hasn't, for his sake, has picked up an injury, that's a big blow for Killie.
That is the thing about the league though, isn't it? Because like, we're talking about how good the title race is at the top, and quite rightly so, but even at the bottom it's still quite bunched up as well. So much to play for now at the end of the season.
Your Anti-Suto scored.
He's good, that big guy, by the way. I really like him.
What do you like about him? Same as Just.
Fucking questions. Exact same as Just. Cup
Just a good
football brain. No, he's good, Tim. I liked him v Hearts when he came on as well.
Boy Ballacera.
He went under the radar this
His
year.
range of passing's mental, man. Like, everything's just pure zung about 10 feet off the ground.
Fight with them for fourth, Andy, huh?
Think so, fourth.
A fourth man in that?
You never know, mate. Could be higher. You never know.
For you?
Keep putting the boys.
Your
keep
form's
putting it
incredible, huh?
Just
Who'd Motherwell finish with Hearts?
Aye. What are they now? Is it 8 points behind?
He had Hearts win the league last week.
Now he's gone fourth.
Fucking fourth in the league after one loss.
What loss they're going
Ibrox. Honestly, mate.
Aye.
Fucking what, mate?
You think they could finish with Hearts?
You just don't know, mate. You really don't know. Do you?
Amazing. Were you surprised to see Dundee United take all points, 3 points against Falkirk?
That red card, mate.
That red card is...
Honestly.
It's actually astonishing that it's a red card. I love Liam Henderson, by the way.
It's a good player.
Love him.
Anybody here think it's a red?
Who'd you put the first goal down? Is it his fault or Bain's?
Ben.
Ben.
You've got the added benefit, you can use your hands.
You obviously
Doesn't
don't.
does he? Doesn't he need to come because there's nobody next to Henderson. He's going to clear the ball, isn't he?
Yeah, he's just made a mistake.
And even if you're coming, like, catch the ball up there, no down here. You know what I mean? Whether there is possibility of some contact.
He's just desperate to be back on the bench at Celtic, isn't he, Ben? Just sitting the big jack on and getting an absolute wag.
That was a brilliant game as well, by the way.
Great game.
Really good game.
Some of the goals really good. Falkirk's first goal's really good.
Defending for both teams was poor. Especially Falkirk defended really well lately, but
Andy, who looks at he gives a yellow card, right? Who then looks at that and thinks it's a red card?
Nah, that's my thing, mate. That is my thing. Like, I just don't think there's any need to get involved. Once he's given a yellow card, I think he sees exactly what everybody else has seen, even for the replay. It's the halfway line as well. And I know that referees can't take this into account, but I've played with Lewis Nielsen, and Lewis Nielsen is rapid, mate. Like, he is so fast. But see, to be honest, see if they give a red card initially, like, I wouldn't have an issue with that either. It's just the fact that everything's fucking...
He's so far away from goal for me. How can you guarantee that he's going to get a shot and goal unless he shoots straight away? And he's not doing that, is he?
No, he's not.
He's not going to shoot.
No, I agree.
Who'd you like for Falkirk?
Who do I like? I think Dylan Tate's playing really well. And the boy, is it Spencer's good? The boy for Aston Villa looks a player that scored at the weekend.
Calvin Miller was excellent first half, but it's the boy Lissa for me. He's been the best.
He's so good, mate.
Was there any thoughts of keeping him, Daz, or was it always intention to put him on loan?
I think he's had a few injuries, so no, he had to get a loan.
He's a big boy as well, man.
Yeah.
They're goals, but he plays the ball from right full-back to the left full-back. Yeah. He continues his run. They're very good at that, Falkirk, shifting the ball across the pitch.
It was an outstanding goal. Yeah, listen, he was only with us for 6-8 weeks or something, but I know, it's great to see him do well. I think he's actually a centre-back, really.
Is he, Daz?
Yeah. Well, he was playing centre-back with us. Shows you how much we know.
But no, I can see what you're saying about centre-back. I can see him playing
I think he is a centre-back, but he's done incredibly well. And so is Congreve as well at Dundee as well. He
looked great at the weekend
as well.
Mate, Congreve in the first half at the weekend was fucking unbelievable. Honestly, every time he got the ball, just direct, took somebody on, got shots away, cross into the box. Obviously, assist for Simon Murray's goal. He was unbelievable in the first half.
Again, is that argument maybe for teams like Celtic and Rangers that players should be going out on younger players if they're not going to get opportunities, like you said, they need to be going out on loan?
100%.
Yeah.
100%. It's statistically like there to hit you between the eyes. You have to be playing first team football between 16 and 18 if you're going to play at a certain level.
Really does it?
Yeah. You look across Champions League football, beyond a certain stage. I think it was 2 years ago, there was a study done and it was 80% of players had made their competitive debut between the ages of 16 and 18. And the biggest thing is, I think it was 50% of them hadn't made their debut in the top league in their country. So it's not, it's not about making it, down in England, they do it brilliantly. They just fling them out and loan. And it's just loan after loan after loan.
Because if it doesn't work, they just send them somewhere else, don't they?
I did one with Tottenham. Tottenham, the best one. Andros Townsend. He'd 7 loans.
Harry Kane.
5 of them. Harry Kane. 5 of Andros, he got sent back early.
Wow.
And 2, he did okay. Harry Kane was 4 loans. Jake Livermore, 5 loans. All got, because the reason I knew it was Jake and Andros came to 2 of the clubs I was on loan at. They got flung out. Next minute they're playing for Tottenham in England. Harry Kane, well, they had a shocker on loan. There is no such thing as a bad loan, and that's what you need to learn quickly. Clubs need to learn up here quickly. Send them out, let them deal with all first-time loans are really, really difficult because there's so much new dressing room, you might be going abroad, new trains, really difficult. Just get them out.
Because it does seem to happen in here, doesn't it? If your loan doesn't go well, they kind of keep you in the club for the next 6 months, a year.
I had a chat with a boy at Motherwell on loan last year, I'll not mention him, but and like he was pure downhearted with his loan, didn't play as much as he thought he would. And I that's what I was saying to him. It's like, mate, see the experience you're getting, and just match day squads getting on for 15-20 minutes is invaluable. The one thing you don't want is any club, any manager can accept a bad loan you didn't play, but see if they send you back saying you weren't working proper, your attitude was poor, that's when it's a bad loan. Everything else you can control, it's invaluable for you. But we, like you says, we don't take advantage of it enough. The development loan stuff we're doing now with the cooperation agreement, that seems to help Celtic. Yeah. We've got obviously boys at Rangers, we've got boys at I think the boys at the Celtic boys at Partick Thistle are doing really well.
I like McPherson. They always liked McPherson.
Yeah, he had back-to-back ACL injuries.
Well, the boy Josh Gentles at Rangers was on the bench against Porto on the Thursday, and on the Saturday scored for Alloa.
Brilliant.
But that's what it's all about.
Aye,
that's why you...
Because we McCardo went to Thistle, didn't he? I don't think it's worked out for him, but...
But he's come back.
Take him tomorrow, mate.
And obviously they've got the cooperation agreement with there, so they've got boys there. So no, it's a really good step forward from the SFA. But let's be honest, it's just a stick and plaster over getting B teams into the actual competitive leagues.
You think that needs to happen, does?
It's ridiculous.
But like League Two?
Whatever way they want to do it, let them. They should be able to get promoted up until, I don't know, I'd argue Championship, but League One minimum. But like, it's ridiculous. You look across European football, not having B teams in the leagues, and then you want to produce high-level players. It's a nonsense.
Especially when you've not got a reserve league either.
Exactly, it's an utter nonsense.
So you think the B teams going into the Lone League was a good thing?
Yeah, because this is what people say, in the Lone League, and the Lone League's not good enough for them and all. I'd love to say to people, do you know what they were doing before?
Aye. Or now?
Nothing. The SFA have put the under-19s league, a new under-19s league where you're allowed 3 or 5 first-team players to go down. It's a shambles. Why? Because everyone calls off the games, don't play them, they don't send first-team players down, and it's a waste of time. Under-19s this year have played about 10 games. Lowland League is a competitive league. You learn bits and pieces. My thing was you wanted to get them in early there. You don't want to be at 19 playing at that level, 16, 17, new experience. And then by the time you're 17, get you up a league, maybe into League One or Championship in Scotland, and accelerate their development. But the Lowland League, Lowland League has been great. Is it the perfect scenario? No, but it was miles better than what was been done before.
Where's that work to B teams going into leagues? Is it the Barcelona thing? Is that what they do?
Mm-hmm. So does Holland.
Is it everywhere?
Yeah. Belgium, everywhere. Belgium, all the top countries are doing it.
Do they do it in England?
But see, your alternative for them no being there, it's like he says, it's like
no.
Our alternative to the B teams no being in the league or no having a reserve league and no getting game times on loan is, the alternative is they're playing 8 games a season, 10 games a season. You know what I mean? They don't even have a fixture list. They don't actually have a schedule. Like, I see this, like people saying that playing best of the best friendly is a good thing. How?
Best of the best.
How's that a good thing?
Fuck.
Best of the best.
Playing 8 games a season? Crap.
They don't do it down south, do they?
They've got the Premier League 2.
Oh, is that what they do?
So it's an actual league. I was going to ask you this actually. What's the difference now between coaching and players from when you were a youth team player to now? Because my thing is that this the amount of recovery they get is madness for me for what I hear. Like, we used to play on a Saturday. You probably train with the first team on a Monday, which would be a fucking tough, and then you play a reserve game on a Tuesday. Now people are not doing anything on a Monday. Am I right in saying that? Or is that wrong?
No, you're probably not too far wrong. Yeah, it's
Do they need that amount of recovery at that age?
I think the difference probably is the players are so educated and all now. They have a real understanding of
their position.
Of what a lot looks like and what they should be doing. Where I would have just been going off what I was told, or more than likely I was telling people what I was going to be doing. If someone said to you're not training today because your loading is high, I'd have been like, yeah,
I'm training.
Yeah, of course. The difference between coaching, I don't really know.
And the better coach now, because it seems like the game's sort of evolved where you are getting better coaching, you're getting better information than what we got as kids.
Yeah,
There's
definitely there's pros and cons to it. There's pros and cons. I definitely see for the goodness in terms of the alignments you'll see in clubs. It does help to a certain extent. The thing that definitely is getting taken away is decision making. Having a strong structure for players is great, but ultimately it's all about them understanding it and actually them expressing themselves in it. So I was always big with that with the academy teams, where it was the 18s, the B team. It's not about me and me showing what I'm about. It's about the players to show. So like a couple of times I'd have an idea of saying, we're playing Rangers, for instance, and I think this is the best way of beating them, play a 3 or whatever. But actually I would always come back to what do the players want to do? Where's their best positions? Play them and that, and then just go for it. And because really all it's about is 2 or 3 of them excel, someone notices and bring them on. So
because I genuinely think, see, because when we were youth team and reserve team, regardless, we just played how we played. It was nothing to do how the first team played. They played 3-5-2, but we'd play 4-4-2. And if you never made it at Celtic, you were able to go and play in other teams' footballs because you played different ways. You played out, but you went long at times as well. Where is the reason that we're not getting guys going for Celtic and still having good careers at a level is because they're just coached to play one way.
We were surrounded by first team players all the time.
Yeah.
In the reserves, these lads won't see a first team player before they go out on loan. And now it's got to a stage where they're probably not seeing anyone over the age of 18. So it's even the training environment's completely different. Completely different. How can you expect a manager of any sort to go and watch a lowland league game and take you into the Premier League or Championship? It's not going to happen.
Because it's not going to
you need to escalate it that they're playing in the Championship quicker, but you might need to have a couple of loans before then.
Brilliant. Talking of loans, Davy Martindale's on loan as the director of football.
We had the earpiece in on the stand. Had the earpiece in up in the stand for Celtic.
Who do you think was on the other end? The Polish?
It's mad though, that situation, mate, innit? Mm-hmm. But that wasn't enough, was it, the point on Saturday for them?
Are they away now, Libby?
I would say so.
Yeah, I think so. I don't like it.
They need to go on an unbelievable run, don't they?
And there's nothing to show that they can do that.
No.
Have they got better under Marv? Since Marv's took over?
Well, obviously Celtic going the last minute, Falkirk at home was obviously a disappointing one, but they were well in the game obviously at the weekend, but they go 2-0 down after 5 minutes. You think they're literally going to take it down. But you talked about goal mistakes earlier, John McCracken's ones,
what is he?
That's so poor because Robbie Muir has pressed him in his vision. He can actually see him press him, do you know what I mean? And he obviously thinks he's got more time than he does. He gets Livy back in the game. But they look dangerous in the counter-attack, to be fair. Yeah. Livy.
Their first goal's great.
Aye.
Great. Pittman's done me really good. Dundee impressive as well. I think Dundee have got more match winners than St Mirren. Roy Congreve, Simon. I've never seen somebody enjoy scoring a goal as much as Simon.
Oh mate,
how much he celebrated!
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Isn't it?
I watched the full game and I'm almost positive that see when he gets his stats at the end of the game, the quickest he runs is when he celebrates. He fucking sprints, mate.
Didn't he?
Absolutely. But it's the fact that people go to celebrate when he push him out the road just to fucking run.
He loves it.
It's fucking brilliant. But he again, somebody like that could be the difference in staying up. Can't you get having somebody scoring goals regularly?
Goal experience. He's a talisman for them. And then you've got Congreve. Yeah, Dundee have had moments this year where they've looked a really good team. It's just can they win enough games, but I fancy Dundee to stay up.
Hamilton looks good as well, didn't he? Middle of the pitch.
Hey, he
Man United.
really
He's
well.
a good player, isn't he?
It's a two wide players, man. Like Boyogen and Congreve are very good. But they've got loads of athleticism. I think they're a proper athletic team, Dundee.
Yeah.
But see, to be fair to Presley, I know they struggled at the start of the season, but they've never really changed the way they play.
No.
He's done well, mate.
Stuck with it.
Yeah.
He's turned it around, didn't he?
Mate, see the first, I think it was the 5th or 6th game in, the Dundee fans were wanting him out. Good
Dundee fans want everyone out, mate.
You were one as well. You felt like that trap as well.
They were right about that, but you played obviously with Big Elvis other than getting dunked. He was a great guy, wasn't he?
Oh, he was outstanding.
Helped you a lot as a young player, Daz?
Yeah, he was really good. He was one going back to what I was wanting to go out and loan, and I always remember him saying it took him 20 years to get to this level. Like, hang on to it basically, don't be so quick to get out. Didn't listen to him. But yeah, he was brilliant for advice. I played quite a few games with him. He just talk you through the game. Really, really good. And he actually played a few reserve games as well. He was the master.
I know you.
Ball going into a channel, getting chased down and falling onto the ball. I seen one against, we were playing against Stephen Naismith, and I've never seen Stephen Naismith lose his head so much. It was amazing. Elvis 3 times in a row just fell onto the ball. Nazy was like, "You're finished, get up, old man."
He loved that 12, didn't he?
It was amazing. It was amazing.
How the refs always fall for that one though?
I know.
Oh, he was
Defenders fall on top
ridiculous
of the
though.
ball.
He literally would just fall, no contact, anything.
The daddy.
He was amazing.
Called himself the daddy, mate. What a hero. Who the fuck calls himself the daddy?
He never celebrates a Dundee goal, have you noticed that? Never.
Who knows what's going on in that fucking head, mate?
Like,
Is he still dressed in the way he
proper
dressed?
cam, but
That's how he used to dress, wasn't it? He was
Yeah,
dolled up
Was he?
every day.
Yeah,
mate.
yeah.
was it?
Every day dolled up to the next.
No,
mate.
it's shirt and tie.
No, a bit shirt, cardigan, nice trousers.
Yeah, that's what made it funnier when he was getting done, because he was so proper.
What, did he have the cleats on?
Oh, incredible.
I didn't know you used to play with at Dundee together.
No, we never. I was away. We were top 6. They were fucking struggling, mate. I know you retired, but I remember your last game. I was actually sitting pissing myself laughing on the telly. You got sent off, didn't you?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that?
No.
Somebody diags you a ball. Was it Cammy Keller?
No, it's Finley Roberts.
Was it?
Yeah. No, so I decided I was going to retire maybe 2 months or 2 months before the end of the season, and so it's the usual stuff. Once people got wind of it, I think it was on BT or something, so they'd done a big kind of thing on my career before the game. They then, all my family was at the game, because they didn't always come to all the games, so all my family were at the game. And then 19 minutes in, off. Off. Eyeball, heavy touch. I went out the way I came in, heavy touch, and took someone out.
Was that
Do you know what? My only feeling, this weird. The two feelings I had. One was James McPake was obviously on interim charge, so I was gutted for him because I've killed him. Albeit he got the job, so I was alright. But honestly, mate, it was a weird feeling. I just knew I was done, and I had no it wasn't like the feeling of get sent off. It's just like, that's me. I'm done. Never going to kick a ball again.
Horrible. What was your last game?
Oh, fuck.
What was your last game?
Barry Ferguson, Clyde. Pit through the dugout.
You,
Leg gets stuck in the dugout. Take on.
what, did he take you off, or was it saying?
He took me off. To his arguments, I said, why'd you take me off? And he's like, I came out slaughtered, and then I volleyed the dugout. Leg get stuck in it. Couldn't get it out.
And what, did you stay on the bench at the end, or did you just go and get changed?
I couldn't have a choice. I was
Couldn't
stuck.
get his foot out.
Fucking stuck for the rest of the game.
And what was after the game? Is that when you decided I'm done?
That was it, mate, aye. What a fucking bad career it was.
20 what?
Oh, God. 20-year-old.
20?
So you says yours is the worst 16 to 20, surely ours is worse.
Ah.
Aye, that's gone for...
I know, but I always think when people say you're good at Motherwell,
Oh, wow.
do you know, I think
No way.
somebody would add to me when I was at Celtic, there's a boy at Motherwell that's really good, and I go, but he's not as good as us. Do you know what I mean? You would always get that, wouldn't you?
What would you think,
You
Andy?
probably
Well,
would, yeah.
I
It's probably
thought-
arrogance to it, yeah.
Our Livy youth team is better than I thought Rangers.
There you
Celtic.
go.
Cards and all that, would you?
No,
He
he's
was-
not.
he
He
was-
was
he
doing
was,
it.
he
He
was-
was battering, man.
He was a couple year older than me.
Fletching at Hibs, mate, batter him. You get the
Lee
ball.
Griffiths,
Ah, okay, yeah.
Danny Wilson, centre half.
Ah.
And then other than that, I don't think.
Livy
my
used
head.
to produce loads.
No, we won the league, won the youth cup, and then the next year we get Celtic beat us in the youth cup final.
You bowed out an own goal, didn't you?
Airdrie, mate. Played
Frank-
centre half.
Frankie was there watching you.
2 boys, Remember
Totally
looking at the stand
pathetic.
and they were shaking their head like that. What a loser, man.
An own goal in your last game.
Fucked it. It was like the boy for Hearts. Fucked it right in the net, mate.
Yeah, do you ever know, I went into East Kilbride and they said, look, because I was only 30-year-old and I wanted to coach, so that's why I packed it in. And East Kilbride said, come down and play with us. I'd never heard of the Lone League or East Kilbride or any of that, and I thought, right, I'll keep myself fit. I said, I'm not interested in training, I'll come and play. Got sent off 17 minutes in a game.
Yeah, first game.
Sent off, never came back.
That was you done.
Yeah, I heard an old fella saying it was down the Orium, you'll never change OD. So you're right, mate.
Brilliant. We had some great games against your VT.
Yeah,
good
you
games,
were
mate.
great for us, really, to be honest with
They
you.
were great games, man.
Yeah.
They were the games I'd look forward to in the Lowland League.
Yeah,
How
so
many
did
won
we.
them?
Proper games of football, was it, mate?
I went to one of them.
Did you go to one at the
Yous were always a really tough test for us. Yeah, they're the games you want to play in because it was a proper game.
It was great. Just last one, Greg was on recently. Greg Stewart. What a player now.
Yeah, I love Greg, yeah.
Great guy.
Did you leave the year I came in?
I left the year you came in.
Yeah, so it was top 6 and Greg, Kane Hemmings, they were up for Player of the Year.
Greg was a joke, wasn't he?
Nah, he was outstanding. He just didn't have... It's probably the biggest difference between that level to our Rangers is just the mentality and consistency. At that level, you win a game and everyone's celebrating for the next week. Mm-hmm. Where at Rangers or Celtic, you win and it's over with within 24 hours. Where Greg
Mate, you're so right with that, innit? Do you say the Celtic Rangers, see if you win, mate, the week's fucking unreal the next week, innit?
Yeah, it's like no coach and everything.
Oh,
it's just like,
mate, it's a fucking free-for-all.
You lose and it's like
a crisis.
We're doing everything, like defending, attacking, everything. If we win, then it's just 5s all week. And it's just always, there's no consistency. Not good winners down there.
Yeah. That's so true, that, innit? But you went to Mumbai?
Yeah.
How was that?
Oh, I went there when it was peak Mumbai because it was only 3 months. I did 6 weeks in Dubai, 8 weeks in Mumbai in a luxury hotel with Nico and Elka and off.
Fucking brilliant, isn't it?
Good wages.
Did Nico did he remember that game you played him though?
Not a chance.
Did he know who you were? Like, no, his signing there.
So it was a disaster the way they did it. It didn't bother me, but he brought all his French boys over. Freddie Piquion, do you remember him?
Yeah.
Brought over a few French boys. We had a Spanish coach brought Spanish and they were disputing who the coach was because you had to have a name to be the head coach. But Nico wasn't the coach. Like, he didn't want to be the coach. So Nico would pick the team one time with all the French boys in. The Spanish guy would do it. He just put the Spanish guys in. It was mental. But I was only there to take the paycheck.
Anything else you want to ask him before he goes?
Brilliant.
The youth stuff's good, isn't it?
Best player I've ever played with?
We've just talked about
Aiden.
Yeah, other than that, yeah, maybe Robbie Keane. Robbie Keane was up there as well in terms of goal score.
Incredible.
But in terms of giving someone the ball and just going, you're 0-0 in a game.
He's a man.
Yeah, I'm certainly not going to get us the goal. Just give it to him.
He did score in the final, remember, watching that?
Yeah, I did.
Against Rangers, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Remember it? Extra time.
You fucking milked that.
Remember that goal?
Well, I've done many goals to milk.
Had the scarf over your head and that at the final whistle, remember it? Fucking Charlie Big Balls, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's amazing, isn't it?
I can't remember that goal.
Aiden scored as well, didn't he? That's right,
absolutely.
Aiden scored as well.
Penalty late on, Broadfoot was...
What about when you were coaching the first team? Who were the ones that really stood out?
At Celtic?
First team wise,
Matt O'Reilly. Matt O'Reilly was top. Jota. You don't realise these lads are through the roof, the professionalism, not just the quality.
In terms of what does that mean, Daz, that they're professionals?
Like, they're in all the time. There's no days off. They're constantly doing extras of stretching, different things, more around their bodies to keep them being able to play every 3 days. The way they eat. Yeah, just everything. They're just a level up. Matt O'Reilly was a really good one because he was a brilliant guy as well. But I mean, all those players stand out, Kyogo. Like, they're top players. That group with Ange was, for me, my favourite ever Celtic team.
It's the best I've ever enjoyed.
Yeah, most I've enjoyed watching a team, and so I have a kind of affection for all those players.
Brilliant.
That was unbelievable.
Darren O'Dea.
Oh, good.
Brilliant, mate.